Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Oh, lucky bastard.
Are you being sarcastic or something like that?
You should never mix drinks.
What, are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't candid camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
That's your ass. Get a weapon collector ass.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you are here?
You right, everyone? How you doing? Weapon collector here. It feels weird saying that. I don't know why. You right, Ted? Oh, yes, for all the early people.
What are you doing in so early? Shit the bed.
Fuck's sake. So, Irish Shillelaghs, Rich, Persio, yep. Oh, decided to join us, Mike. Yes, just about. Fuck's sake. Delvo, Darren, he said, how are you doing today? And how are you doing, Dad? We're talking late again, Mike. Fuck's sake. Yes, I wonder why. Dan, you right, Dan? Smiley, how you doing? M. Frewer, Mark, how you doing, Mark? Darren said, have you shaved your head, Mark? I have, yes. Yeah. Back to I prefer it. Oh, Green Diesel, how you doing? Yeah, you right, everyone? So, yeah, tomorrow is the Spyroverse stream. You right, Mother? He said, evening, thanks for the tips on Twitter. I'm planning to modify those bolts. Yeah, you should. Adding a bit of weight and gluing in the tips will make a difference. Yeah. Dutch Lion, he said, hey man, sorry, haven't been here that many times. That's all right, mate. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, I lost a bit of weight as well. 4x4 fella, you right, mate? Attack today said, sorry to hear your week didn't go to plan. Stu, how you doing, Stu? Dan said, not too bad, to be honest. Not too great, to be honest. Yeah. I won't mention the thing we spoke about. Said it doesn't need to be spoken about. But yeah, I've got your book 3 is ready. Try putting in ! Book 3. See what comes up. But you can now buy the 3rd Spyroverse book, which will be read out tomorrow. So yeah. So tomorrow night it's going to be I think it's, where's my piece of paper? Tomorrow's live stream is going to start at 9 o'clock and it is going to be 2.5 hours long. So it should finish around about 11:30. Yeah. Hang on, I was just waiting to see if this... Oh, no. Metallic, put it in again without a space after the 3. Yeah, so if I can find this piece of paper, I'll tell you the sort of order of what will be going on tomorrow. I can't remember where I put my piece of paper now. I had it last night. Oh, here it is. Right, I'll tell you the order of some of what's coming up tomorrow. Oh, well, thank you, everyone who joined in. Just so everyone knows, though, there was a couple of videos I couldn't use. They was either too long or just weren't suited for this stream. So I've kept the footage for another time we do it because the Spyroverse stuff ain't going to, it's going to keep going. You know what I mean? It's going to keep going. I was going to say it's not going to end, but yeah. So if people sent me in more than one thing, it may not have been used for this because I did specifically ask for one thing only. If that makes sense. But it doesn't matter. Your other footage will get used. Rita said, Mike, found out why my mic volume was so low. Had to go into the control panel, sound and microphone properties, and then I could up the volume. Oh, that's good, because I struggle to hear you, rich person. You know me being deaf. That doesn't help. Ah, there you go. Someone click that link and see if it takes you to actually to book 3. All by fella said yes earlier, so I should be able to make it through. Yeah, it's going to be 2.5 hours long. There's no intro, and there's no of me talking like it's a live stream. I've not bothered this time. It's just straight in to Spyroverse content. No in between stuff, apart from one bit where I do the warning for the second part of the story. But yeah. Richard said, you're doing a late nighter. Yeah, after the live stream. So, not the live stream. So, yeah, so tomorrow there'll be the stream. The long Spyroverse stream. After that, I'll do a little maybe hour thing on my own, because it should finish about 11:30. So 11:30 to 12, I might do a little thing on my own. Then 12:30, we'll do a late night drinking stream, whatever, and then people can join and I'll delete it. Let me put this on the top chat. Metallic, I don't know how Persio's feeling with illnesses, but he's been sending me a lot of weird pictures lately. You know the one I sent you? Well, imagine loads of different ones of those. That's so. Persio said, still kind of feel chesty, but I'm alive, how are you? Mark, do me a favour, don't keep putting it in. It's !book 3. It's been done. !book 3, not 3 books, not books 3. No books, just !book 3. It's been done. It works. It's all right. Persio said you love it, Mike. Yes, fuck's sake. Why did I ever let you take a picture of me like that? Well, it wasn't, was it? He's not been taking pictures of me. It was fuck's sake. Screenshot of me on live streams. If anyone wondered what the thing is, it's this. !book 3. What Metallic put in. I don't even want to remind you, Metallic. She said, to be honest, Mike, I can't remember. There have been sent a lot of pictures this week. Yes, exactly. The film one, Metallic, that helps. Mother said, what is your opinion on the Vlad crossbow? I'll buy it in a few days. I think out of all the new ones, that's probably the best one, I think. I don't know a lot about it, but at least they've done something innovative there, rather than just knocking out old crossbows that look modern, if that makes sense. So anyway, tomorrow's stream will feature, because I can't remember which. I've got a load of shit written down. I can't remember which one's which now. You're right, Nick. I've added a load of piss breaks in it because people will be drinking. So at certain points, so you'll watch a bit you haven't seen, and then a bit of flash up saying toilet break, get back in 4 minutes. And if you can get back in within those 4 minutes, all of the footage during that 4 minutes would be stuff you would have seen. So it'll be previous videos or just my adverts I play. You know what I mean? So if you need to go to the toilet, go when it says to go. They're about every half an hour, and then you shouldn't miss anything at all if you go to the toilet when it says to go to the toilet. All right. And if you get back in time, you'll not miss any of the new content. I think I had 14 videos I added. Then there was all the stuff that people sent in. So anyway, there'll be a bit of content that you've already seen at the start. Then it'll be the first book reading, which was read by me. Then there'll be a piss break. And then at about 40 minutes in will be the Spirophiles episode, which will be 16 minutes long. And that'll be about 40 minutes in. In about an hour in will be another break. And then there's some footage you haven't seen. I don't want to say. Then there'll be the warning about book 2. And then Metallic will be reading out the first part of book 2, and then there'll be a break halfway through, and when it comes back, that'll be the sort of the warning bit. You know, that'll be the bit that you've been warned about. I'll tell you what, I've been going. Oh, and at the end, I'll play the Spy Files episode 2 again at the end. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Some days I've been videoing and editing more than 8 hours a day and not stopping till, I think one night I was doing it till 2 o'clock in the morning still. And that's every day last week, that was, and maybe the week before. So Dan said he's excited. Good. Nice one. Yeah, I am. I'm quite excited. The only thing, right, here's one little warning for you. It's nothing I could really do about it, but oh, Zed, yeah, and I read out I read out the first part of the book. So I read out the first half of Zed's book. Metallic reads out the second half, but in 2 parts. Because it was 40 minutes long. I wanted a break in between so people could have a piss instead of sitting there for a solid 40 minutes. What was I going to say? Oh, there's 2 things I'd warn you about. There's nothing I can do about it. The volumes might fluctuate ever so slightly. I tried to get them about the same as I could, but it'll be a little bit up and down, but not massively. It won't suddenly deafen you. And I don't know if this will do it to you, but I'll warn you just before it does it. But I've put a little bit of footage in that it didn't affect me before until last night. And I watched this little bit of footage I did last night, and it gave me a fucking instant headache all night long. So you might want to shut your eyes for this bit. Oh, God. There's one person who might know what I'm on about, and that's Stu, because I told him about this when I planned it, but he might not even remember now. Yeah, there's one little scene that may bring on instant headaches or worse. So I'll warn you. So there's a double warning now. Crypta, how you doing, mate? Dad said I thought you were reading the first part. Yeah, sorry, yeah. So I'll read the first half, and Metallic's going to read the second half, but in 2 bits with a break in the middle, because it was actually it was 50 minutes long. The second half of the book is 50 minutes long. So I did a little break in the middle. So it'll get up to like a little climaxy bit. There'll be a break, and then when it comes back, I've just rewound it a little bit so that the whole sentence is back in it. If that makes sense. Yeah, it should be really good. There's some proper good comedy in it. Yeah, it should be great, I think. Jumbo Sabu, how you doing, mate? Oh, Deep in the Bunker, how you doing, mate? Yeah, he's in it. He said almost gave up on you. Me being on. I'll tell you what. In all honesty, I'm nearly always late. Yeah. Now, the only time I'm not on, if I'm like 20 minutes late, you know I ain't on. But 10 minutes, that's sort of normal for me. Mother said, will you get the Ravine 18? Probably not. I'll be honest with you, mate. I can't afford anything nowadays. Mark said, anybody got a 3D printer handy? I want to make a Adalini. Yeah, I haven't. I can't help you there. Maybe someone might be able to help you. 4x4 fella said to Crypta, already my side next really is no power. Richard and Mike, do you think you will do more films other than the Spyverse stuff? Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, eventually. We'll be caught up with this stuff for a while, I reckon, won't we? But yeah, you know, because I liked doing the interactive film. You never know. I'll be honest. Yeah, Stu said no, I can't remember. I thought you probably wouldn't. I'll give you. No, I won't. I'll give you a clue, but I can just tell you later if you want. But I'll warn everyone just before this bit comes on. I'll warn everyone to. I'll tell you what. I'll watch it again tonight and see if it gives me a headache. It might have just been that I'd been at it so much that. So this was last night. I made sure I finished the. I made sure I finished the all of it and had it uploaded last night just to make sure it was done and on. Because sometimes there's fuck up when you upload stuff. And that was 2 o'clock in the morning. Maybe that's what gave me the headache. Crypta said, hello, mother. I have new catchphrase, wolf energy. That said to Zed, I'm sorry for changing the story a little bit. Zombie Slayer, how you doing, mate? Rich said, you need more voice work. I don't mind helping you. I appreciate that, Rich. That's good. Yeah, Rich done a bit of voiceover for us. Yeah, that was good. I used 2 different ones in the end. So it's 2 different characters. Dan said, if we all take enough LSD, it'll be okay. You won't need it, mate. Promise you won't need it. Yeah. Crypto said Mike has wolf energy. I had some wolf energy that time when there was a full moon last time, I'll tell you. Made me feel very weird, Crypto. Yeah, I reckon I got the old wolf energy. Zombie Slayer said, hadn't realised it was a Friday until I saw your stream. One Life Man said, is that a Viking sword behind you? What, these ones? They are, they're technically half-size Witcher swords. Mark said that'll be the spy that's hypnotizing you, Mike. You're near enough spot on there, in a way. Nice one, metallic. Yeah, he said those are my swords. Sorry, actually, they are. They're metallic swords. Yes, they are Witcher swords belonging to Metallic Reality. Exactly. Zed said, now I have a vision of everyone doing the epileptic thing, like in The Simpsons when they go live in Japan. That's my fucking fear, Zed. I'm actually scared of that now. Hope if it happens though, maybe the Spider-Verse will go completely fucking like notorious, get on the news for giving multiple people epileptic fits, and it'll just fucking explode. Here, Netflix, here we come. I fucking sorted it. I've done it. I've made us famous. Dan said, do I have wolf energy, Crypto? Crypto said, you do, Dan. Stu said, I think I might remember now. Something similar to something from an... Yes, you're right. You're right, Stu. Yes, you are. Yeah, that's all I say. Stu is right. Exactly. Yeah, so fucking hell. Yeah, maybe the Spider-Verse will go quite notorious now. Wasn't on purpose, but what I'll do, let me write it down. I'll watch it tonight and see whether it brings on an instant headache. And if it does, I'll make sure I tell you all to just shut your eyes or not look too hard when it comes. Yeah, there's some brand new stuff in there. Yeah, I think there was 14. There was 14 brand new, not clips, but let me just check a minute because I'm sure there was 14 things. I don't think I did 14 videos. So I made for this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6 new videos, and then there was ones that haven't been shown on there or ones that other people did. Oh, Matt, how you doing, Matt? You on tomorrow? He said, good evening, Mike. Can I play you in a Netflix story of your life? I'm bold, so you would need a way. Oh, God. I was hoping Neil Maskell would play me. Neil Maskell can play me. Oh, God. Yeah, make sure you're on tomorrow. Mark said, don't be modest, lad. What's that? They're making short. So, yes, short swords, exactly, yes. Zombie Slayer said, can I play you in the Netflix advert? Actually, no, I'll just play myself. Fuck that. I can't save my life, but I'd still rather be myself. Matata said, don't look too hard, Mike. But what if I'm a double hard bastard? Oh, I don't know. Well, yeah. Fuck's sake. Give it a go. See what happens. Dad said, I think I might have demon energy. Desmond energy. Grip said, no good energy, Zed. One Live said, is it true there's illegal gun bullets people can't... Is it true there's a illegal gun bullets people can't use it? I rephrase that. That don't really... There's loads of illegal guns. Yeah, I don't know. What do you mean? There's an illegal gun bullet people can't... What do you mean, like dum-dums or something? I don't know. I think like the Dum Dum thing's a bit of a myth, but I'm not really sure. I suppose it is sort of banned some places. I don't really know. Matt says Stacey is in bed, Mike, with the youngest. Pooh, it leaves all the drink to me. So I said to my brother earlier, can you get me 4 cans of this kind of lager or this kind of lager? And then he got me both of them. It fucking out cost me a fucking fortune. Gutted. I was thinking, oh yeah, I'll only need to spend about £7. Comes back with all this booze I didn't ask for, which I don't mind because I can just save it. Cost me 20 fucking quid. Steve, how you doing, mate? You all right? Yeah, so everyone make sure you're on tomorrow. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get open the page. Let me get open the page for tomorrow's live stream because there's a page open. Go on there and make sure you click the notify me thing and then you won't miss it. Right, so yeah, I don't mind if you leave and come back. So click this link. I'm just posting. Go and then click the bit that says notify me and you'll actually get told because it's going to start at exactly 9 o'clock, but I'll do there's a 4-minute timer so that it gives people time to actually get on. Rick said to Metallic, if it's an instrumental theme, Zed or Mike want, I can play the organ and piano. If Mike or Zed know what sort of theme they want, I could try doing it. What was that? I've missed something there. Oh, no, what? What did you say, Metallic? Oh, the Spyverse needs a theme tune. Oh, what it was, Rich. Yeah, I mentioned today that I don't know about a theme tune. I would like, like quite often films have a song suddenly in the middle of it. That's what I want. I want a song to go suddenly in the middle of the film or episode. At Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, there's a song at the end. In the last episode, Sanchez sings that weird song. I want something like that. Yeah, Dum Dums. That's it, Zed. Yeah. Zombie Slayer said, I think he meant like hollow points. Yeah. But yeah, it would need to be, someone would need to write it, do the music, everything, and I can't write songs. Preferably sort of funny. Crypto said, did you see my video on less than lethal launchers? I haven't yet. I will watch it. What's been happening, Slingshot? I've been so busy that I've hardly done anything. I've hardly replied to anyone. I've hardly done anything. It's just been constantly doing the Spyroverse stuff, getting it ready. Yeah. But I'll get back because I still need to do shooting competitions and stuff like that. That said, Richard Weaponsmith, don't know about Mike, but I think I don't know what that is, would be just about right. Either that or Night of the Bear Mountain. Yeah, not a theme tune, but like a song in the middle of it. That's what I meant. Although a theme tune would do, but I would like, if we did a theme tune, I'd like it to be completely 100% original. You know what I mean? Persia said, the windmills of your mind, Noel House. Yeah, thing is, all copyrighted stuff in it. I'd like it to be complete. That's a good idea, Persia, because that's what Tactical sent me originally. And that was good. But yeah, I'd like it to be something that's completely original. Dan said, should go along the line of newt. That's sake. Dan said, are you calling women losers, Deep? I've missed all that. Right, where am I? Mark said, X-Files costed bat out of hell. One Life said, would you shoot someone if you got super angry? Not answering things like that. Mark said, Mike will do anything for love, but he won't do that. Oh, God. Matt said, isn't there a song in the public domain you could use? Oh, no, it's all right. I don't actually need a theme tune. That's the thing. I don't need a theme tune or anything. It's got the music. It was just I would love to have a totally original song in it because I just think it'd be funny as fuck. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. It's got a theme tune. No, I would like a theme tune would be good, but I would like it to be completely original because it's got its own music. I'm fine with what it's got. But yeah. Yeah, either a completely original theme tune or a completely original song in the middle of it. You lot know what I mean. You must have watched TV programs or films where, you know, even fucking Hardcore Henry, he starts singing in the middle of it, don't he? Hardcore Henry has my three favourite things in it: a song, decapitations with head rolling about, and just a single cunt. Because I always think if you overuse it too much, it becomes boring and don't have any sort of shock value to it. But when someone just surprises when he says it, like he does in Hardcore Henry, it made me burst out laughing. But yeah, no, I don't need any songs from anything else because one it's copyrighted. Because there's something in this video tomorrow that's been copyrighted, but luckily it hasn't affected anything. Cryptid Mike, I understand. I'm about to catch the tail end of a hurricane. Ah, so what? You might not be here then. That's right. Hopefully you're all right, mate. Richard said to Zed, could do something like that, but completely original if I rig up a keyboard. But yeah, what I really want is a funny song in the middle of an episode for no reason. Zed said, Rich. Well, it's up to Mike, to be honest. But yeah, good ideas. I don't mind people coming up with ideas, but yeah, it was more you don't know what I mean, you must do. Dan said can't beat 70s porn music. Matt said, what kind of song? Like an intro song? No. Like an intro song from 80s, 70s shock pick. Do you not know what I mean? It doesn't matter anyway. This is for the future. Stu said Game of Thrones has some good cunts in it. I like it when it's used at the right time. You can overuse it and it becomes a bit boring and normal and it don't have its sort of shock value anymore. You know what I mean? I do like a good surprise. Trying to think of other things that's got songs in it. Well, the TV show Big Mouth is a good example. I don't know about every episode, but every other episode that will have a random song in the middle of it. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place has a song in the last episode. There's no reason for these songs. It's just to go with the, it's just a funny sort of. What else? Looking up there, because that's where my TV shows are. Snuffbox. Snuffbox had a song in every single episode. Or I suppose even if you didn't have a proper song, another quite funny bit in things is when someone starts singing to a song, or like in Nighty Night when she's singing to that song. And she's staring at Angus Deaton being really, really weird. I think something original, that's a bit like raindrops keep falling on your head, would be funny. Yeah, that's a good idea. But yeah, something totally original. Metallic said, Zed, blood drops keep falling on my head. Yeah, that's it. That's a good idea, Metallic. Very good idea. They're actually just putting Brian's "Are You Retarded" in the middle. Well, weird. But yes, that's the kind of thing, Zed. That's the kind of thing. Crypto said, bring the wolf and you, Mike. Tomorrow, definitely. Metallic said, most programs have a random song when they've run out of ideas. I haven't run out of ideas, though. We got loads and loads of ideas yet. Matt said, how about a song with a fire walk with me? Something funny, dirty. Yeah, I'm up for that. Yeah. Thing is, though, one of you lot would have to write it, sing it, or make the music and do the music to it, because I can't do any of that. That's totally out of my skill set. I can't do shit like that. I hope I uploaded my new video. I got a new video for you lot. I have. Got a nice new video for you lot. Metallic said, "I'm a regular idea. I'm a regular ideas factory." Me, you are actually. You are. Even the Bung said, "Nighty Night was the most scariest TV series ever." I was truly unnerved. It's good, and I really liked Nighty Night. I thought it was excellent. When she's singing, she's not singing the song; she's just dancing to the song. But the song takes over the whole scene. That's another thing you can do. You know, you could have raindrops keep falling on my head if you get it from the copyright and have blood pouring on someone. Still, you know. Dutch Lion said, good night, everyone. Work starts tomorrow, early. Good night, mate. Take care. And he said, I clicked the notification for tomorrow. Nicely done. Yeah, nice one. Get on. It should be great tomorrow. You lot will love it. I'm quite looking forward to it. There's some fucking brilliant clips on there. And everyone who joined in, thank you. I fucking love you, by the way, because I think there were, let me tell you how many people joined in for the hypnotizing stuff in the end. What have I done with that? Oh, wrong folder. Hang on. I'll tell you how many people joined in for the hypnotizing bit. So, including Monty, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people joined in. And there's so many that I have sadly had to cut everyone's footage down quite short because just showing all your clips is 7 minutes long. So, yeah. Guys, there's something you can dance to, like Crystal Walking. Yeah, that's another good one because it's the music sort of takes over the scene, and then they're doing something weird. That I like the idea of that. Yeah. But I Mike dancing randomly halfway through an episode. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, I cannot dance to save my life. But now we're talking about doing dancing stuff. Metallic, maybe that's another video idea when you're here. I cannot dance to save my fucking life, but I'd give it a go. I'm fucking dreading that. Yeah, I hope you better wear your boots. Zed, poor Monty looked a bit sorry for himself with those headphones on. Do you know what, Zed? That made it funnier to me because he did look a bit like, yeah. Yes, exactly, Zed. Fuck's sake, yeah. Oh, here you go. This, I got a little bit of footage that's talking. I was listening to the radio and this bloke just started talking about you lot. It was so weird. Yeah. Someone on the radio talking about you lot. All right.
It's a tiny bunch of nutters being watched over by a large team of moderators who encourage these people to think they have something worth saying. And people like you take them seriously, whereas nutters should be ignored. That is the proper purpose of a nutter, to be ignored.
Oh, that was perfect. Oh, God. Well, first dance. Well, I suppose we'll have to do that. Anyway, there you go. Now it's going to be multiple dances. Metallic. Yes, I forgot about that. Yeah, I suppose we'll have to do that as well, wouldn't we? Fuck's sake. Do you want to just do that in here live? I don't mind embarrassing myself. Rich said, you can tell I don't care about embarrassing myself. You just got to watch the fucking Spyro files. Fucking hell. Richard and Mike, what about a drunk lad's chant type song where it was done really bad and a bit vulgar and supposed to sound like tone deaf chickens getting their neck broken? Oh, that could work. Anything that's sort of yeah, if it's funny, I think that could work, Rich. Yeah, I definitely think that could work. Ad said dancing arm to the teeth would be a good video, maybe. You like that, Deep? I thought that was a perfect description for you. Like, do you want to listen to it again quickly? Yeah.
It's a tiny bunch of nutters being watched over by a large team of moderators who encourage these people to think they have something worth saying. And people like you take them seriously, whereas nutters should be ignored. That is the proper purpose of a nutter, to be ignored.
Dad said nutters. I know, but Zed, you're one of the moderators, so you're all right. Listen again. Have a quick listen carefully. You're not one of the nutters because you're a moderator.
It's a tiny bunch of nutters being watched over by a large team of moderators who encourage these people to think they have something worth saying. And people like you take them seriously, whereas nutters should be ignored. That is the proper purpose of a nutter, to be ignored.
Metallic said, I like the idea of wedding dance wearing crossbows. I know you would. You'd fucking love that, wouldn't you? I'm up for that, though. I'll get some straps so we can put the swords on our backs and that, if you want. Who was asking about that anyway, or are they already gone? Probably pissed off by now, aren't they? Just one of Metallic's many items that I'm looking after. Yeah, see, you're all right, Ted. You're one of the moderators overlooking the nutters. I should be finishing this off soon. I know Metallic likes their shiny things, so it'll be extra shiny by then. So I made, for people who don't know, this whole thing was completely made by myself from a weed slasher. I did all of it, the scabbard and everything. Yeah, little half-size Witcher swords. I really like these things. I'm going to make myself a little half-size Excalibur soon, I think. And something else. I'm not going to say. Well, I think I already have said, and I might make a knighting sword. So it won't be sharp. I don't want to be cutting anyone's fucking necks. Although if I'm knighting people online, you don't need to worry about your necks. I could just use the Witcher sword, couldn't I? And the other Witcher sword is the original one that used to be mine. Cheers, 4x4 fellow. He said that's looking good. Yeah, lovely, isn't it? Yeah, and the original one there, that's the one that I made before. Even the Bung said, in the immortal words of Harry Enfield, oi, nutter. Oh, God. Yeah, I thought that video is actually, the nutter thing is actually on the live stream tomorrow. I thought I'd put it in there. So, yeah, if people want the third Spyroverse book, it is ready to buy now. The only problem is you won't get it for tomorrow, obviously. I don't think you'd even get it tomorrow if you had Prime, would you? And me and Metallic didn't have copies to read, so we both had to read from like a laptop and a tablet. But it doesn't matter; you still get the gist of it. So yeah, if anyone's got any questions about it, let me know. But yeah, I'm happy with it. But yeah, there's no introduction for this one, and there's none of me talking. It's just solid, just footage. I just thought, because I like to change it every now and then, just a little bit. Well, every single one's slightly different, isn't they? This one is a little bit more like the documentary. Oh, and also what I'll do after, I'll have to do this tomorrow, I think. So if people don't have time to watch the whole live stream, Spyrofiles episode 2 will be uploaded itself Sunday. So you can still watch that. And then eventually I'll upload all the little short clips as well and then put them in there. People must think I'm completely nuts when I upload those little clips, like these ones. When I upload stuff like this to YouTube, I won't play the whole thing. People must think I'm fucking mental.
Good evening. Tonight on Tales from the Spyroverse, we'll tell you the cautionary tale of Monty the dog. A dog who was found in a house completely covered in gore. All the walls had pyrographic pictographs drawn on them, and the pup in question was found covered in blood, and no remains of his owners were ever found. To this day, Monty the dog won't go near spirographs because spirographs are bad.
That must look really weird out of context. Oh, I was going to race you then, Metallic. You beat me to it. Yeah, Metallic was drooling. I'll tell you what, I have had an idea for, Metallic, because you wanted to do some cutting with a two-handed sword, didn't you? I know you're bringing your cold steel machete thing with two-handed thing. Mark said my blog got hacked. Then what you thought it did. Hang on, I don't know if you lot did. You lot. Hang on, are they unhidden? No, it's all right. Mark said you need to put the CCC safety guards on Amazon. Fuck's sake. Zed said, by the way, Mike, I'm guessing you didn't read my last email. So I'll ask you again. When you said you go nasty. Oh, sorry, Zed. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to reply about that. Did you think I go quite nasty as I did? It was, do you know what? No, it was good. It was good. We was a little bit worried about it was never your writing. It's great. I like it. You know what I mean? It's as graphic as other stuff I've read, and it's good. But it was just the I think all three of us was ever so slightly worried about the reading of it online, you know, on a video. But yeah, no, I liked it. You not wait. As Zed said, yeah, I said go nasty, and he's all very nasty. Yes. Oh, blog page. I don't know. I'll be honest, Mark. I never go on my blog anymore. Let me just go on there. WeaponCollector blog. Yeah, that's all right for me. If you mean my WeaponCollector.blogspot.com, that's fine on mine. That's got 1.8 million views now. It's quite slow nowadays, though. Yeah, I think it was great, Zed. It was just we was ever so slightly worried about the reading of it. But once Metallic had read it, I thought it was totally fine. It didn't come across as it's really good and graphic, but it didn't sound like it was glamorizing certain things, which we know about anyway. I don't know what that is, Mark. That's weird. Metallic said doing it in the audio was worrying, but listening back, it wasn't as bad as I thought. 4x4 fella said night, or going to call it. So I'm well rested for tomorrow. Nice one. I look forward to seeing you on there, 4x4 fella. Take care, mate. That was Zed's way to get out of any issues. And Mike's admitted it, it's his fault. So no one can blame me. Fuck's sake. Right, this isn't a very good picture, Metallic, but I'm going to make something like this before you come next. There you are. There's the innuendos for you. It's a terrible picture, and I've ripped half of it off. But it will have a sort of two-handed handle with a bit at the bottom so your hand can't slip down or up. And you should be able to get some nice weed slasher cuts. Oh, that reminds me as well. I need to buy something, yeah. Well, maybe. I've just got to write. Maybe. Yeah, I won't say what, but I wanted to buy something, and it turned out the fucking postage was more than the actual bloody thing. I hate it when that happens. You buy stuff, and yeah, and the postage costs more than the stuff you're buying. Yeah, Metallic, that was supposed to look a bit more like this. Yeah, I reckon you'd like that. There you are. If it's something like that, that's a slightly better picture. But it'll be a weed slasher. What is it? Oh, Mark, do you mean on here, you mean? Mark, did you mean on here? The actual chat? Yeah, it's just a thing. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna put on subscriber only mode, and then they won't be able to do it then. What the hell is live commentary? There's a new thing. Live commentary mode limits participants to the people you approve. All right. Let me put. But I'll do subscribers only. But I'll do it like 2 years, so it won't. It'll stop them idiots. But everyone can still. They are. So it's subscribers only, but you have to have been subscribed for 11. Yeah, that'll work, won't it? Yeah. 11 years. Well, no, 5 minutes. Well, no, what's better? Is it short time or long time? No, if I do 11 years, no one will be able to fucking shit. Yeah, I nearly fucked you all over then. 5 minutes. 1 minute. You have to be subscribed for 1 minute. All right. So everyone should be able to watch. Where am I? But does it? Will it kill? It will definitely kill. They will. They're fully working swords. It's just they're sort of little lightweight ones. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, Mark, I didn't know what you was talking about. Yeah, you mean the chat, don't you? That's just these spam bot things. They just spam your thing. But has that come up as the subscriber thing yet? Or did I not press save? Oh, they are. So only channel subscribers of 1 minute or longer. Yeah, so everyone, it shouldn't happen now because them cunts don't subscribe to you. Metallic said, I can't believe how quickly you knock stuff out in the shed. I've one project that takes me forever to do. All right, hang on. I've got to play the little clip for that little comment.
I could knock him out in the shed.
What was the other thing I was talking about knocking out? Yeah, I've just done it again. There's something else came up the other day, though, didn't it? I said I'd knock him out of my shed, and there's something else. Yeah, you know what I'm like, though, Metallic. I am quite lucky that I've got quite a lot of tools, though, and I just like to get things done. Get it done. Persia said I would still be able to comment. Oh, what, for the 11 years? Yeah, I nearly did it 11 years. No, it's just 1 minute I need to do, isn't it? Yeah, if I get time, Metallic, I'm going to make that, and then you've got a little two-handed weed cutter thing, a weed slasher knife, because the stuff you're bringing will cut bottles perfectly. But I've noticed the weed slashers, they're like the perfect milk jug cutting things because they're so thin and they're not massively wide, so you can't really fuck up the edge alignment so much. Yeah, they're like perfect little bottle cutting things. I've got boxes of knives if you want. Should I get my box out now? Show you some of the stuff that you might be able to well, not might. Do you want to see some of the stuff you could have a go with? Right, let me just sort this wire out so it's not I'm gonna pull it out. Boxes and boxes of fucking knives. So if you want to mess around with any of these, Metallic, you can. Alright, let's just get this mic first. So still hear me. Mark said, yeah, just come up and it says only subscribers. Richard, the weed slasher swords still hit hard. I got mine to bury about 5 inches in a 4x4 post on the end grain. Yeah, they're good. They're funny working little swords, aren't they, Rich? Rich, can you remember what metal they're made of? Because I wanted to mention it to Metallic because she wanted to know what metal they were. Mark said next week, Mark's making a sliding Legolini out of brass and titanium in his shed. Maybe one day. Metallic said, when I made the saw back to my machete, a cross-cut saw, I also set the teeth so it would function properly, so it might snag a bit. Yeah, but with the bottles, but we can still try. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Metallic, I reckon it will cut fine, but we'll see. So let's get a couple. There, we're doing knife porn now. So I'm not going to show these for long because there's fucking tons here. So you could use that if you wanted to. That. That. I'm going to be saying that for quite a long time, by the way. Let's change it up. This. I'll let you have a little hold of everything when you're here. Some of these have never been used because those ones that Stu gave me, and I've never got around to using them yet. SAK94 give me some of these. He gave me this one. Never been used. For, you know, for me anyway. Oh yeah, my big old massive bow. You could use that as well. And also there's the cutlass machete. Yeah, the proper long ones I've not got in here. Oh, you know, Metallic, I've got about 5 or 6 weed slasher swords as well. This is another one that Stu gave me that I've never ever used yet. Oh, I was hoping the fucking... I ain't got the cold steel gladius is in there, same as most of the swords, because the swords won't fit in this box. But yeah, I'll get some of the swords out as well. I'll get all the swords out, Metallic. But, who got me that? Or gave me that? I can't remember now. Was that from you, Stu? Or was that Zed? Or was that someone else? Sorry, I've got so... You'll understand why I can't remember after time when you see how many fucking knives I've got. I'll tell you what, this cuts milk bottles fucking amazingly. Oh, thank you, Zed. Cheers, Zed. Yeah, sorry about that, Zed. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just, as you know, I've got so bloody many. It becomes like a nightmare. And also because Stu gave me the gladius and you got me the cookery, I start to think which one was which. Rich, could you remember what it was? He said they are magnesium steel, but they are about 0.95% carbon content and a bit rust resistant. There you go, Metallic. Did you read that? Metallic, do you want me to ask people to start saving milk bottles? Metallic, yeah, do that, Metallic. Yeah, do that. If you can get some before you come here next, get some 2-point or bigger ones. Ideally, Metallic, what you want is the big ones. They're the best ones. This is, I think, the first or second. This, apart from that one up there, which was an already broken blade, I think this was the first machete bowie I made. Zed. Is that well? At least you finally remembered the stiletto. So yeah, Metallic. Oh yeah, they are. She said, "Rich, that's all. That's all indeed. All I needed, just to know it's not going to rust instantly." There you go, mate. There you go. That's what. Yeah. Yeah. So if you wanted to have a go of any of these, Metallic. Sadly, that was the D-guard one, but I got a bit paranoid and cut it off. But I reckon it would have been all right. Still quite a good bowie knife there. I could probably do this for most of the stream, to be honest. Right, I might call it a night in a second for the knives. There's fucking shitloads in here, though. I'll see if there's anything interesting. Oh, yeah, this one, I'm pretty sure Zed got me. I've got more cold steel than I knew, to be honest. Yeah, metallic. Do you fancy having a go on these? Maybe we can have a go on one each and knock ourselves out. Rich, you can still have them if you want. Because I appreciate you giving me them, Stu. But one thing I would never touch is nunchucks. I like my, my brain's probably damaged enough. I don't want to be smacking it with wood or metal voluntarily. Nah, nunchucks are fine, Dan. Let's see if there's anything else interesting in here I could show you. But there is loads in here. I ain't even got down to the bottom. And I don't intend to. Yeah, ninja stars, throwing stars, that's it. That's it, Dan. That's what's legal. Yeah, nunchucks ain't on there on the list, and neither are fuck, what was I gonna say? Nunchucks aren't on there, and neither are I can't remember what's Koshes and that and saps. But yeah, there's more in there than that, but I don't need to get that many out. So yeah, there you go, metallic. You can have a good old look through here and get anything you want out. And maybe some people you'll get to see some of the stuff being cut. I'll probably do some cutting that day as well, but I need to see what my side's like. Because in all honesty, my fucking side's hurting right now. But I don't mind watching metallic cutting things anyway. I'm happy with that. I get to sit there and film her doing it. That's fine by me. Is that satisfied you, has it, metallic? No, there won't be no cock cutting. Don't you worry about that, Dan. For fuck's sake. Rich said, yeah, I still have them. Need to arrange paying postage. Just been busy with. Oh, you'll still have the nunchucks, yeah. Yeah, they're yours, Rich, because I can't use them, and I don't want to hurt myself with fucking about and stuff like that. So you can have them because I know you'd get some use out of them, whereas I wouldn't. Metallic, you see any in there you like the look of, or just like all of them? Yeah, I don't think you've seen all the swords, have you? Well, you might have seen them on YouTube, I don't know. Right, I've got to try and push this box back now. Where's the fucking ton? That fucking everything up. That's it, done. Put my mic back. Take that out. But yeah, I appreciate Stu sending me them, but I can't I'm gonna lock this box back up. Better put them keys back as well. Stu said, when you get a chance, Mike, check out the Anglo-Arm Spartan machete I got recently. I've been meaning to watch that, Stu, because I've even seen Zed's comment about, I wonder what Mike could do with that. Yeah, I think I have watched it, Stu, but not properly. But I'll come over and, I'll watch your stuff properly and actually come over and comment on that eventually. Deep in the Bunk said, never mind Ninja Stars. I remember a Kung Fu movie where the master used playing cards instead. It was awesome as they buried into their foreheads of the enemies. Just like a wrist. That does sound pretty cool, doesn't it? Rita said, one of my books has info on stick fighting and stuff. Metallic said, I'm not sure, but I think we'll run out of time way before we run out of things to cut with. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't think you've even seen all the swords, have you? I'll tell you what, if I get time, Metallic, you can have a go. I still need to finish this one. I haven't finished it yet. So there's the next weird slasher. I'll show everyone a weird slasher in a minute. But, I still need to redo this one because I never finished it. So if people ever wondered what my little mini swords are, my half-size swords are made out of, they're these. They're £8. So it's a weed slasher. That's the end there. But they're sort of, they're sort of fully hardened and tempered or whatever, and they do take a good edge, and they go back straight. So I need to rewrap the handle to this. I need to take because it's too fat. But this one we could probably use. Yeah, I never got to finish this one. Well, the sword is essentially done. It's just the handle was too fucking fat. And I never did the scabbard. So I'm going to take that wrapping off, thin down the handle, and if I don't rewrap it, just finish it like that. But yeah, it's a little bit too fat. And that's just a temporary sheath. Dan said, who was the guy in James Bond that used a top hat? Yeah, Odd Job. That was Odd Job. Zed said, part one. I once lent my training chucks to a fella at work. After a couple of days, he said he was getting really good with them. So, being a wicked bastard, I lent him my real ones. He had a go with them during lunch break. You could hear him howl half a mile away when he got his elbow with him. Yeah, that's it, Zed. That's why I don't bother. Fuck's sake. Rita said the handle scales are hardwood as well. Yeah, do you know what, Rich? I got loads of these handles because I used to just break them off, but now I actually keep them. Yeah. In fact, said the shop you get them from must think you have a real weed problem. I thought about that. Yes. Yes, fuck's sake. Nice one. Yes. I think I have got a bit of a weed problem, haven't I? Yeah, Odd Job. That's it. That was a good joke, Metallic. I like that. Have I finished my coffee? There you go, Metallic.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son? That's one of my least favourite things that happens to be sarcasm.
I need to download that clip because I needed to use that earlier. Rich said, just plane the scales down and reuse them on the. I never really thought about that, Rich. Yeah, of course. You could just plane them straight down. You leave them on there, couldn't you? Yeah. Never even thought about that. Yeah, if you want, what you could do, yeah, if you wanted, I'll tell you what, yeah, I might have to make a video on that. How to make a really, really simple weed slasher. So you leave the handle scales on and just plane them down. Cut the end off to a point, put an edge on it, and then you've already got a decent weed slasher and you barely had to do anything. Not weed slasher, sword. But yeah. Metallic, how many of the swords have you seen? Because I think I must have 4 weed slasher swords, I think. Oh, just looked at the books then. So who is interested in buying the third book? Because the third book is available right now. So if you do want the third book, I'm getting 4 of them. Not for I'm getting my one, and then the other 3 are for other people. The fact said, Mike, are you in a quandary about how to make the handle? Did I put that one on it? I don't think I did, Metallic. I think I only got this one. So, Metallic, sadly, I don't have that clip. Still managed to use that, though. Samurai said, hello, everyone. Did someone say weed problem? How you doing, mate? You all right? 9 o'clock tomorrow. I don't know what time it'll be for you, but about 22 hours time, Spyroverse is coming on. And then 40 minutes in is when Spyro Files will be on. I had no idea. I think you meant to ask how many of my weed slashes swords. Nah, you fucker. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. Yes. Have you seen how many weed slashes swords you've got? Oh God. Oh yeah, Samurai. I couldn't believe it when you sent me your footage in. I loved it. Yes. After this video, I never ever thought we'd see Miss Bird getting involved.
Hey guys, Samurai Bird here.
And Miss Bird.
I just wanted everyone to know that I'm going to be okay. The Spyro Demons and Spyroverse itself was warning me not to mess around with things that I don't fully understand. I do have a scar to remind me of my encounter with the Spyroverse.
Don't let him fool you. This fucking Spyroverse shit is bullshit. He fell down a fucking hole at work.
Okay, well, I'm Samurai Bird saying it's all noodles, no spaghetti.
Oh, I love that video. Yeah, she's fully into it. She's fully in now, even if whether she likes it or not. Miss Bird is in it. That video, because I've only ever shown them on these live streams, that's actually in tomorrow's video. So if you're watching Miss Bird, that's going to be in tomorrow's video as well. So you're on it twice. Virgil said, what is she drinking there, Samurai? Is it? Oh, yeah, the water fucking joke. Nutters. Dad said, I love the way you read that out. Like a naughty school kids have been forced to write an apology. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, God. I don't think I've got that clip on here. The water one. The Bruce Lee joke. So I'll make her watch. Yeah, if she wants to see her bit, I reckon it'll be on. If you're really struggling to make her watch, she'll be featured around sometime about an hour in. So maybe about 10 o'clock. But don't sort of rely on that. Yeah, I think. Yeah, the Spyro Files episode is going to have no, not an hour in. No, it won't be an hour in. So the Spyro Files episode will be 40 minutes in. So maybe, yeah. So as long as she's watching it about the 40-minute mark into the video, she'll catch herself in there. But yeah, to everyone who did contribute videos or anything, thank you. I love it all. It's brilliant. I would say one thing. I said this earlier. I couldn't use every clip everyone sent in. I used all the hypnosis ones though, because that's what I asked for. I asked for a hypnosis video, so they all got used. There were some other clips I got sent that I couldn't use right now, so I've saved them for next time. And obviously, Samurai, there was this ain't just to you anyway, everyone. 14 people joined in with the hypnosis stuff, and the hypnosis clips on their own are 7 minutes long. Oh God! So some of them I've cut down a little, as short as I could, but still make it sort of. Everyone's in it. Everyone's got a little bit. Yeah. Sure. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It should be great. Richard Mike found the perfect thing for me to forge a sawback sword. Seen a sickle where the inside edge has a saw type edge. Just need to heat up and straighten it. You know what, Rich? I think I've seen those when I've been looking about. That rings a bell to me. Yeah, I think I've seen something similar to that. Right, I just need to find a charger wire for something quickly. Hang on. I'm still here. Let me just find this charging wire. I need to charge my fucking phone. Where is it? Whenever you want a certain thing, you can't fucking find it. Oh, bollocks. Dantelo's open for the return of tactical. I reckon he'll be unsent on tomorrow. He may even be lurking, but I've got a feeling he'll definitely be on tomorrow. Not that he hasn't told me that, but I've just got a feeling he'll be on tomorrow. And maybe on for a late night one. Sorry, I just need to send a message quickly. Zed said, sometimes I wish I never mentioned my getting frightened as a kid by a spirograph pattern. What it's caused. Fuck's sake. Dan said, I've been here all along, mostly lurking. Crypto said, I have new videos up, everyone. Yes. Go and watch Crypto's new videos. But not now. So, yeah, Samurai, I'll tell you a bit of what's going on tomorrow. And anyone else who's just joined, I'll tell you what's going on tomorrow. So, it'll be the proper long Spyroverse stream premiere video with a chat down the side. There's no introduction. There's no like me sitting there talking to camera like it's live. None of that. It's just fully straight in content, Spyroverse content. So it'll start off with about 8 minutes of clips that you might have seen, maybe some new stuff. I think about 8 minutes in is the first half of Zed's third book, which I think that's about 20 minutes long, I think. I can't remember now. 25 minutes long. When that ends, there'll be there's piss breaks. So, and it will actually say, get back in 4 minutes. There's a toilet break, get back in 4 minutes. If you get back within the time, you will not miss any of the new content. So each of these piss breaks, it'll have stuff that you've already seen. So like the old ads or just general non-Spyroverse ads, stuff like that. So if you go to the toilet when it says, you will not miss any content as long as you're back within 3 or 4 minutes. So you get back and then you'll see more new footage. And then it'll be at 40 minutes in, it'll be the Spyro Files, episode 2, which is, I think it's 17 minutes long, 16 minutes long. Episode 2 is 16 minutes long. 7 minutes of it is you lot's hypnotizing stuff. When that ends, there'll be a break, and then there'll be more clips, new clips. And at about an hour and 10 minutes in is my warning, telling people to be warned about part 2 of Zed's book, because part 2 is very graphic, very over 18. That'll start playing about an hour and 10 minutes in, but halfway through that story, there's going to be another toilet break, because the second part is nearly 40 minutes long, I think it was, or 50 minutes long. I can't remember now. So that one's got a break in the middle of it, and that second break, or the first break, when the second part starts, that's when it starts to get bad, although I think there may have been a bit before then. When that finishes, a pee break, and then more footage that you wouldn't have seen, and then at the very end, I'm going to play the Spyro Files episode 2 again, and then that'll be the end of it. Metallic said, felt like it took all day recording the reading. You know, and I know Samurai Bird probably knows. Reading out the stories that aren't as easy as it looks and editing them. My one probably had over 100 edits in it. I had to 100 different bits, 100 bit. So during a 40-minute recording, fucking hell, just had a massive donation. Fucking hell. Right, we'll come back to that. I'm going to see if I know who it is, but I'll go and have a look. Fucking hell, thank you. Hang on, remind me to come back to that. Fuck me. Tactic Al, thank you, mate. He's an evening, Mike. To help you in any way you see fit. I'll be honest with you, that's massively made. That's really helped me tonight. Bloody hell. Thank you, mate. Yes, bloody hell. I still haven't made that special video for you yet. Yeah, genuinely, that's bloody hell. Right, here's your video, Tactical. Can you comment, Tactical? If you want, let me know. If you can't comment, I'll take the subscriber thing off if that's stopping you being able to comment. There you go. I was hoping, because I put subscriber on. I hope you weren't having an issue. Tactical, genuinely, things like that actually helped me sort of, you've made a massive difference to things. Thank you, mate. Thank you. What was I getting up to? What was I saying? That's it's cool, Zed. You can blame the rest of us when they come for you. I forgot what I was saying now. Can someone remind me what I was saying? Zed said, first part of Zed's third book or first book. The only book reading in this one is the third book. So yeah. But it'll be the first half of the third book read first, and then the second half is read in 2 parts. It's one bit, but it's cut in the middle. Oh, I was talking about reading the books. It's surprisingly difficult because also, I think when Metallic read that second book, not the second book, the second half, the actual footage for that was over an hour long. And then you have all the edits. You have to cut out all the bits where you accidentally say, because a lot of the time I do this, you go to read a sentence and you read it sometimes how you think it's going to be, how you would say it in your head, and then it's not what's written down. Tarek said, felt like it took all day reading it. Crypto said, are you going to make my knife design? Maybe next month. I will be joining in with your Halloween vampire thing though soon. I'll join that in that before it gets to Halloween, put it that way. Mark said, yeah, that little I done was 2 hours of editing. I was surprised. It does. It goes a long way, don't it, Mark? It takes a long time. Yeah. But I'll be honest with you. Some of my videos that are 1 minute long take a good 3 or 4 hours to record, edit, add music, add effects. Yeah, but the book readings are they're good once they're done, but they can be quite hard work. Actually, I don't do that much detailed graphic stuff, Mike. It's your imagination that provides this. Oh no, you're right. You are right. Yeah, you are right. It's your imagination. I think that's what I think that's when me and Metallic watched it back, we realised it wasn't as bad as you think it is. Because it is all in your imagination. And you're right, it is all in your imagination. And if you've got a good imagination, you really see these things like properly. Yeah. I've got a really good imagination. I like having a good imagination. Zed, I would love to do a blooper thing. I would have to ask Metallic if she would let me, because there's already a little joke about that. Metallic said, cutting out all my swearing when I got it wrong. Exactly. I said to her, one of the things that kept me going for probably about 2 or 3 hours worth of editing was keep swearing and going mad when she did the wrong bits. Yeah. Not so fun when I have to watch my own. Oh God. Yeah, a blooper of that, of the mistakes are always great. I always find it funny. Yeah. See you later, Mark. See you tomorrow. Metallic, I think the blooper reel would take longer to edit. Well, that's the only thing, Metallic. I would have to go through the whole thing again. I would have loved, if I'd have thought about it at the time, I would have saved them bits every single time I come to them. And I'm slightly gutted now that I didn't. Yeah. After we mentioned it afterwards, I was sort of like, oh no, I wish I'd kept them every time because it was hilarious. Kept me going. And my fucking eyes was, felt like falling out of my head. I'm surprised I didn't have a headache all that week though. I think I must be getting slightly used to it because I have been probably solid. I did my usual fuck up and I left everything to the last moment. Because there was more. I would have done more for this. I've done a plenty good lot, and I'm happy with it. If I'd have left it even longer, I would have done even more clips. But I have this weird thing where I leave it till the last 2 weeks, and then that 2 weeks is just solid literal work. See you later, Mark. Good night, mate. Yeah, and then it's just like a solid work for 2 weeks. But I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it, and I wouldn't do it if I it's worth it. It's fucking worth it. My dad had me reading Dad's book. She said XYZ. Oh, fuck's sake. No, she didn't. Twat. Yeah, that's it. I'm the same. That's that. I started saying things like I don't even like saying it. I fucked one bit up so much that all I kept saying in the end was, "This is never going to end. This is never going to end," because it just felt like it was. I just couldn't get through the fucking reading. But that's what happens. As soon as you put a camera in front of someone, or even you're just sat in front of a camera and you have to read out loud, because you don't read like that. When you read in your head, you don't keep getting bits wrong, or not like you would when you're reading out loud. But I've noticed I think some of it is you're reading a sentence how you think you would say it, and often not everyone says sentences in the same order or whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, they're done now. Third book's available. Richard said, been keeping an eye on for the hay knife. Saw one nearly 1 meter long, 18 quid. Yeah, that's good. Like me with the long bit in brackets at the beginning of the part. Yes. Yeah, there was a couple of bits that was about 10 minutes I had to cut out. Because that was one little sort of can't think of the word, but one thing that made me feel better while I was doing it was I did know that there was, even though it was, I think the whole video I had to edit was about an hour and 20 minutes. Some of it was the book reading for... No, that whole video was 2 hours and something long, wasn't it? I can look. I knew that some of it was the second book reading that you wanted to do, and some of it was there was a couple of bits where you took about 10 minutes just to get to decide what to do. Alex saying, you're right, mate. He said, been really looking at getting a stick welder, 80 quid for a good machine, no gas. I'll probably never use it though. Yeah, worth getting for that kind of money, isn't it? I never thought I'd get through it. It's difficult, isn't it? Yeah. And I suppose you had an ever so slight little bit of pressure potentially that I was watching it, but I don't think that would have made any difference. But right, I really badly need the toilet. What can I play for a couple of minutes? I don't take long, but let's play me and DC had a few metallics. He said wedding night, then wedding stream, just for the people who don't know. Right, back in a minute.
I'm gonna be half pissed.
Yeah, that's hang on, we can get married now. I still speak to Ring.
Oh, hold on, then wait. Yeah.
Samurai said, yes, my full title is Colonel Reverend Samurai Bird Esquire. Oh, so you can marry us just for one day.
Oh, nice.
Yes. But it's only for one night, and then she's divorcing me, and then I can spend the rest of the live streams getting
alimony funds.
alimony donations. Are we gonna be like is it Joan Collins? Every time we come back, get married again, just for the you know what I mean? Just for that day, yeah. And you know, because she's been married about 700 times, obviously. So every time we come back, we get married again for that night. Just love to taste a wedding
no good
cake.
reason.
Sadly, we're probably getting divorced in the morning. Here's the
We'll
wedding
be
ring.
lucky to make it through the night.
This is just adding to the terms of the divorce, by the way.
Oh, I'm getting it.
She's been trying to nick my sword.
Mine is the divorce settlement. You talking about what tattoos? This is why we're getting divorced, you see. But I remember his own wife's tattoo on him. Bloody rude. Have a word with your mother.
We got married tonight, but we've also got divorced already.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So all
and there's the ring.
He now needs money for alimony, so you need to.
It's so I can do begging videos and get loads of donations. That's what it says on the actual court documents, the divorce documents.
How is it that I'm the bad party in this?
No, you're not.
Is it because I am a sparrow?
Oh, yeah, it's the mask, I think. It's the mask.
Is it the crinkle cut cock? Did you get jealous?
It's the fact that she's been trying to steal my sword all night. I think that's what it was.
That's when we knew it was destined for failure.
Piss off with your pissy fucking piss hands. Richard said, I got a welder. Was one of the best things I got. Done countless repairs and fabricated stuff. The type said pressure was more because I needed to be a woman reading it. That said, funny thing is I read them out loud just to check if it's okay to read, but I never have a problem. But then I know what it's supposed to say and how it should sound. Well, I don't know what it is, Zed, because most of the time I can read this out without an issue. But yeah, I don't know. I ain't tying no one out, Dan. I was joking. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Zed. It's weird, don't it? But that said, have you got space to store it, Alex? Saying, oh, what is welder? That said, Zed, you should do a reading. Maybe when mine is done. So I said to Matat, you must be joking. Every time I do it, I try to do a different voice. I piss myself laughing. Alex said to Richard, do you remember what machine you bought? I don't know. Rich, you've had one for ages, don't you? There's a couple of welders in our shed, but I've never bothered learning them. Never learned how to use it. Sorry. I hate saying shit like that. Talent said, Zed, I'm open. My voice will do some parts of the story justice. You did a really good job, Metallic. I've seen it. I think it's decent, and it does it. Yeah, it perfectly. It's not. It definitely needed a woman. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that, Zed. I reckon what you'll have to do, because now you've done a long sort of they're all a bit nasty, you know. Crinkle cut in itself is crinkle cut cock is nasty in itself, isn't it? But I must admit I definitely like funny ones. I do like funny, gory, graphic, but I do like the comedy in them as well. Yeah. Sorry, I just need to send a message quickly. I forgot how to do it for a second then. Metallic said, if Zed is impressed, I'll be happy. Zed said, I tried to do Daphne's voice for the first story. My attempt made me laugh so much I nearly ate myself. Well, I did try all that in the end, Zed. I looked up how to like confidently read a story and, you know, make it sound interesting. But and I do ever so slight voices, but it's not really me. And it is slightly weird having to put on a woman's voice is odd. But yeah. Alex says, anyone watch Blade? Is it any good? I've seen the original Blade. I've seen that years and years and years and years and years ago, but not recently. Although I wouldn't mind watching it. But Alex said I do voices, then I forget the voices I did, so they're interchangeable voices. Yeah, that's the problem. I think what it's worth. I might do it now, but I always find. So if it's if it's a bloke talking, I might just either do my voice or do a little bit of a deeper voice. And then if it's a woman, I might do a slightly higher voice. But I find it too weird. I find trying a bloody act is weird enough. Smatter said, "The fucking fuck? Why? What? What's happening?" What have I said, Zed? It's confused me there. Zed said metallic. I'm sure you did wonderfully. Right, see you in a bit, mother. Richard said to Alex saying, look up Oxford oil called Welder. They have a 50-volt tap and 80. What's that gone? I don't need to read that out anyway. Richard said, I'm not great at doing voices. Yeah, you did good though. I think the problem is often when people do voice, I find it embarrassing. Because I do all this Spyverse stuff. I'm still embarrassed to fuck filming all that stuff. I would hate people seeing me do it. But the only person I'd be prepared to actually watch me do it would be Metallic Rally. Because she's there. She's filming with me. So, but I do find it really hard, really embarrassing. I'm not an actor. You know what I mean? I know I fucking am. I'm terrible at it. But I think that part, that adds a bit of charm to it. It makes it funny. The fact that I cannot act to save my life makes it funnier. And I don't care about it. Zed said, for some reason, it wouldn't put all my comment, just a smiley bit. Oh, I was wondering what was going on for a second then, Zed. Thought I'd said something terrible for a minute. Alex Saint said, when the Spyro Files comes out, I reckon you should get it on CD. It'll be a funny Easter egg in the WC movie collection. Yeah, I'll definitely, once there's a whole series, I might knock out some DVDs of it. But said, mine's been doing that. I can't put comments in properly. Matat said trying to get the jump and turn clip was hilarious. Matat, there ain't many people I'd be prepared to do that kind of stuff with. But yes, standing in my back garden with a fucking spotlight in our eyes. So there's me and Metallic Reality in my back garden with this shining directly in our eyes. Neither of us could see a fucking thing. Keep jumping up in the air, saying, to the shitmobile. You'll see that tomorrow. That's in there. That's in there tomorrow. That was good. It was good fun, though, wasn't it, Metallic? I do like doing it all. It is fun. But, yeah, I am quite self-conscious person, so... But I'll do it. I wouldn't do it otherwise, and doing it with someone I know... I would, I'd probably film with other people as well. But one of the good things about Metallic is she really likes it as well, don't you? So it's good doing it with someone who's got a lot of enthusiasm for it. Zed said, well, in Dark Place, you had actors pretending they couldn't act. So it's all good. Exactly, Zed. Maybe that's what I'm doing, really. Maybe that's what I'm doing. I just haven't said. Maybe I am a good actor. Metallic said, Mike's back garden. It's the funniest place to be. The great thing is this clip is actually the way we was looking as well.
That's the funnest place to be.
Except I don't live in America. Sam Roberto, I can do British, Australian, New York, and deep Southern accents. I remember that. Because there is going to be a lot more of this stuff. So if I'm going to do at least 6 episodes per season, and I've not got the film planned yet, but I want to do a full-length film, or at least an hour film. I've got some of that planned. And again, that film, when I do the film for it, that will be able to have loads of people contributing to it. Well, I'm going to have to, because I ain't going to be able to do a fucking whole hour in my back garden. Metallic said, I read that. Metallic said, I feel a bit of a total dick too, but it's worth it. Exactly, that's it. Yeah, but you can leave and don't have to live around here. It's all right. If anyone says it is, I'll tell them exactly who it was. Joking. Yeah, it's all right for you. You get to leave afterwards. Nah, it's really good fun though, isn't it? So yeah, you'll see a bit of you'll see Metallic in the Spire Files. Alex said, imagine the neighbours looking out the window to see 2 people talking about CCC. Exactly. Well, when Metallic was shooting a bow in the back garden, my neighbour was getting their washing in. They know what I'm like anyway. Metallic said Alex's neighbours would have definitely been entertained. They would have.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you were here?
Metallic said that's why we can't shoot footage on the green until after midnight. That, yes. If you want to, I won't say out loud what, but if you want to do that bit and we can't do it where you wanted to do it, we'll film it there, but it's going to have to be midnight. So I don't want to be caught doing that shit and then have to explain that for the rest of my life. Every time I go out the door, which isn't very often. That's why I don't go out. I have to keep explaining things like that. Nah, it's all good. Dan said, this all sounds very specific. You'll find out eventually. Might be a bit suspicious. Who knows? Rich said, it's good doing it with someone who's really enthusiastic about doing it. Mike's words of wisdom. Piss off. No, but do you know what I mean, though? It's not like I'm having to make... It's not like I'm having to... I won't even continue that sentence. Fucking hell. Right, I'm going to do a pop quiz. No cards, no nothing. I'm just going to ask you a question. You got to answer it right. Otherwise, you get timed out. What time does the Spyroverse stream start tomorrow? Come on. Samurai said, Zed, I sound like... Oh, Zed was saying, can you do women's voices? Zed said, I sound like a man trying to sound like a woman. But I'll tell you what, though, that's the perfect thing. That doing the... a bloke doing the jokey woman's voice is even funnier. Like, like the Monty Python doing the... Because I'll tell you what, that's another thing I quite like. If it ever comes down to it, we have at least got a couple of... We've got our one real woman. But if we ever need some fake women, feel free to dress up like a woman and I'll... Yeah. You can... I'll film you doing that. Zeta Samurai, I only asked because I have a story that will be set in the US for certain reasons, and you'd be ideal to read it. Persia said with a 4-minute timer so nobody misses anything. Oh, nice one, Persia. There you go. He knows. Yes, 9 o'clock. Thank you. Just checking you've been listening. Metallic said, I'm sure Sarah would be up for it. Yeah, she probably would. Good. Thank you for mentioning that, Metallic. I often forget. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if Sarah would get involved with, as long as she's got time, I think, yeah, Sarah's prepared to send in videos and write stories herself. I'm pretty sure she would read one as well if it came down to it. And it's something Mike trying to make. Yeah, I'm not doing it. If you don't want to dress up like women, League of Gentlemen, Monty Python style, that shit's funny as fuck as well. Yes, Metallic, yes. Persia gets extra points there, bonus points. You right, Mother? How you doing, mate? So what are you buying next? Oh, I can get rid of that little note. I've got a note up there. So, Tactical, seeing as you put that lovely donation in earlier, I massively appreciate that. I thought I'd talk to you personally quickly if you're still on. Are you coming on for the Spyroverse live stream tomorrow? It's 9 o'clock. You'll have a 4-minute... Funky might be on, but I recommend coming over here instead. You're going to have more fun over here. I wouldn't ever try and do that, Funky, but at the same time, Spyroverse stream's more important. He may not be on tomorrow anyway, I don't know, but if he is, he should be here. He should be here. Yeah, so starts 9 o'clock. You've got 4 minutes to get on. So when you see the notification, you've got 4 minutes to get on, and then 2.5 hours worth of the most fucked up shit you're ever going to see. That's not even including Zed's book. Oh, God. Someone says, sorry, stepped away for a second. I'll read that. Yeah, I'll read it. Absolutely. Bozo said, get Slingshot Warrior to do it. Yeah, you imagine. We'll ask him later if he comes back. Yeah, thank you, Tactica. That really made them kind of, any donations make a big difference to me. Seeing as this is essentially my job. So I got paid for the week. Cheers, mate. I shan't be going, oh no, I nearly said something naughty then. Too late for that. Hello, Saint says, Slingshot wearing a dress with a beard and shitty lipstick. Yes. Oh, I ain't got the clip for that. Let me upload a little clip quickly. Ah, no, I won't bother. Because it won't make sense anyway. But I had to laugh my ass. If it's anything like book 3, I think that would be difficult. Oh, Zed said to Matat, no, not a bad idea, but I'd be worried she'd make it sound like a porno. Oh, what's that? What's Sarah reading in that? Sarah reading one out. Yeah, exactly. Dan said, I'd be concerned about where Slingshot or find the dress. Exactly. We're getting nicked that. Sarah said, my female voices sound like Southern Julia Childs. Let me look up Julia Childs. I recognise that name. Let me just play. I'm going to play a little clip of her quickly, see what she sounds like.
Presents the Chicken Sisters. Miss Broiler, Miss Fryer, Miss Roaster, Miss Capernet, Miss Stewart.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I could just see, because she got a very odd voice, isn't she? That was actually a woman talking then. That was not a bloke pretending to be a woman. Oh yeah, go on, Zed. Are you on your antibiotics as well? I didn't know that. Yeah. He's probably not even there. Oh well. Who's ordered book 3 yet? I know me, Metallic, and Zed, and Zed's friend who had the idea. I've got one. I'd have to check my email, see if anyone bought one tonight. I've not put any ads on tonight. So, seeing as I did get a very, very kind donation earlier, if anyone else wanted to donate, you can. It does massively help me. And that's not a joke when I said, what I said earlier. YouTube is essentially my job, and I've been completely demonetized. So after time, it comes down to things like that. I am, I can just about get away with it, without, not having any money. But yeah, it does massively help. So if you ever did want to donate, here's a little 30-second advert just to show you how. It's really easy. The link is in the description, and hopefully someone will put a link in the chat. Nightbot, if you put !support, Nightbot will put it in the chat as well. Go over to coffee.com and you can leave a donation, small or whatever, and it massively fucking helps. Yeah, so here it is, little 30-second video. Do not go away. There you go. Really easy to do. Samurai, I'll get you. So anyone watching, if you want a link for your specific country as well, I can get you it because yeah, it does all of that. So yeah, Samurai, let me just get you a US link. I can't get my fucking commission money for it anymore. I got chucked off. Well, not that. I'll still get commission money for the book, but I used to get commission stuff for. Do you know what? I'll email you it then. Yeah, I'll get it now for you, mate. Oh yeah, I have been chucked off of that because it just disappeared when I clicked it. My US Amazon Associates account got shut down, but I can still get you the link anyway. I'll just get you a normal link. It just won't be a commission link, but I'll still get the commission for the book when it sells, so that's all right. How sad that is, but I don't know. I had that account for 11 years, you know, and they saw one post on Facebook that said bookmark these links below that had been there for about 4 years, and then they chucked me off of it. But you can quickly make them. You're allowed to keep doing them, but it's just annoying because all the old links won't be no good now. Oh yeah, I got Samurai. I have been watching those videos you sent, by the way. I watched the Ezekiel one earlier. That was funny as fuck with his name is Seth Green, and is that his name? Right, there you go, Samurai. I've replied to the Ezekiel video you sent me. So yeah, anyone else watching, if you would like a link to the book in your specific country, I can do that. Yeah, so I've sent you an American one. Persia, yeah, did you hear, Persia? That's what happened. So I think they was just checking the accounts. They must just randomly check the accounts every now and then. Like I think they've searched the links backwards. Yeah, and because there was just a little bit of writing that said bookmark the links below, chuck me off. No warning, no nothing. Because I don't understand why they can't warn you. If they said, right, we found this saying, we found this link and it says bookmark the links. Can you remove it? I would remove every single one of them if it would let me stay on, but they don't. And the thing is, how can that be against the terms when that's the whole point of those AdSense links, them associate links. Yeah, weird. Metallic said, support Mike's weapon replacement fund to restore his pre-divorce collection. Yes. Yeah, that's the other reason you need to support me, because when I got married to Metallic, when we got divorced, she gained possession of all of my weapons, so they're not actually mine anymore. So I need this thing called alimony to to buy my collection back. All right. So get donating. Thank you for the link, shares, Metallic. Alex said, don't understand why YouTube makes this platform plus 15 at least. Since I have YouTube kids. Oh, no, weird, isn't it? Yeah, but bullshit, isn't it, Peugeot? Dan said, Metallic, if you adopt a zombie, you could make Mike pay child support for the next 18 years. Doesn't work like that. He's not my fucking son. He ain't my fucking son. Oh, God. I said, Dan, you're a genius. I'll add that to next to us. He's not my son, Metallic. So you can have him. You can have him. Now you can have the burden of zombie. I've told you, I'm gonna let you pick him up, see how much he weighs, and then I think you'll change your mind there. His spine is made from a fucking 4x2. The bastard. He's our son. You know what? I would never ever agree to that, but because you've said it, all right, maybe then, I don't know. That's right. Samurai said exactly. My female voice sounds close to Terry Jones in Eric Viking, exactly like that. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that's funny. That's the kind of thing you want, isn't it? Maybe we'll get some female characters going later on in something. Alex Saint said, Metallic and Mike need to go on Jeremy Carr, sort this out. No, she's coming back. We're getting married again. You wait. It's all going to be on. Well, I don't know about all of it, but quite a lot of it's going to be on some kind of video. Oh God. The talent laughed me arse off. I think the joke would no, Jeremy Kyle would have a nervous breakdown listening to us talk shit. You wait, you lot don't know the half of it yet. You wait. Richard said Mike was smart, he didn't have his name down on the birth certificate. Oh, God. Dante, subscribe for more money making schemes. Yeah, fuck's sake. Oh God. I said I can't bear to say that Sombert's my fucking child. Fucking hell. That's too much for me. Oh God. But I suppose, yeah, it's good money making idea. I can't tell you, it's been a very busy couple of weeks. It has. Yeah. It hasn't even started yet. Oh God. We both got a list about that long. Where is my list? I've lost my list. I need to add to that. Where is my list? I know where it would be. Yes, I had some ideas tonight, Miss Harkin, to add to that great big bloody list, wherever it is. There it is. Don't let nobody see it. Matat said, no, I read that. Matat said, this is why Zombert is so disturbed. Oh, what? Because of us, dude, being his parents, fuck's sake. So I said, by the way, Mike, when are you going to start on your book? Yeah, I don't know. Whenever I get enough time, to be honest, Ed. Bit of time when everything's a bit sort of calmer. Because at the minute, I don't know what it is. I can't seem to get there's never enough time basically for anything. Never enough time for anything at the minute. But I enjoy things like that. But yeah, yeah, at the minute, there's never enough time for anything. I've got so many things planned. So I should have been doing the shooting competition. But I will do that, Zed, because I think that'll be a good money-making thing. But that said, I was supposed to add to mine as well. Can you message me if you remember what it is? Yeah, see, it's gone out of my head now, but I've got my list next to me now. It wasn't the dancing stuff, was it? I'm going to put that on there now anyway. Yeah, I'm going to write wedding and DC had a few. So that maybe we could do some stupid dancing segment for one of the episodes, and I'll try and work out a way to shoe on it in. Samurai said, yeah, I do a kids, and that's another one. Yeah, that's another one of really well done, funny blokes dressed as women. Yeah. Alex Saint said, funny Mike's got a riot helmet and half a dozen crossbows on his sofa, just waiting for the day someone breaks in. That's sake. I'd know them fuckers was coming a mile away. You know, fucking security shit I got. Dad said, it's okay, you don't have to do female voices. Samurai Bird. Rita said, if Zombert's back is a 2x4 and Mike's the father, does that mean his mother was a trio wooden fence? You shut it, Rich. Ah, fuck's sake. You right, Bob? How you doing, mate? You getting on for tomorrow's spy reverse string? Metallic, do you reckon that was it? The dancing bits? I have written that down, but I don't know if that was it. Nice one, Zed. Zed said to Rich, so what you're saying is Mike got wood and Zombert was the result. Yes, maybe. There you go. There you go. That's that been solved. Oh God, better than some of the bloody fucking ideas people be getting. Metallic said Melanie has found a piece of what I was trying to find last night. So if what I'm hoping to get from the shop doesn't happen, I may have an option. You've also just reminded me of the other thing that you needed to add to your list. The the silk scarf or whatever. The nice bit of silk for something. Yeah, luckily Rich was saying that because if other people said that, she might have took it the wrong way. Yeah, Dan said, I'm not sure Metallic likes being called a plank. Bob said, my time is busy packing up. Oh, no, that's fair enough, Bob. That's fair enough. They are. We reminded each other then, Metallic. Yeah, I thought we might do. You off, Samurai Bird. Good night, mate. Oh, yes. Yeah, see you tomorrow, mate. Yeah, it's going to be fucking excellent. Yeah, make sure Miss Bird's on. And I want her reaction when she sees herself. Twice. Oh, God. Alex Saint said, got woken up by foxes screaming down the road. Really annoying. When you think someone murdering someone. Yeah, foxes make the weirdest fucking noises. And if it's not that, they sound like... You ever walked through the woods and heard foxes making weird noises? Sometimes foxes make this noise that sounds like a baby crying. So you're walking through the woods at 1 o'clock in the morning, and all you can hear is this horrible sound that sounds like a baby crying. Fucking freaks you out when you don't know what it is. Or if you're fucking stoned. I remember having where the tunnel in the woods. Go down that tunnel and you used to walk all the way through the woods, and then down there used to be a pub. And this girl I knew, I've told you this story before. This girl I knew used to ring me up sometimes to go and pick her up because she was too scared to walk up the woods on her own, and I didn't really care. I mean, he rang me up one night and I was fucking stoned out of my face. And she asked me to come pick her up. And I was so fucking paranoid walking down there that I had to take because it was in the days when I wouldn't have even owned a torch, let alone carried one. So I had to walk down that tunnel, completely stoned out my face, with a truncheon and possibly Fairbairn Sykes dagger. With all this weird fucking paranoid thoughts going through my head. It's driving me mental. Yeah, hilarious. Persia said, do you add the third video I sent? The one with the hand in it? My daughter wanted to help me make the videos, and she stole the spider. Wait and see, Persia. I'll just tell you, yes, I did. And I thought that was the best bit. And I'm sorry, but I even raised up the volume. So you can actually hear everything she says as well. Because I thought that was hilarious. Especially what you said and what she said. Alex said, yeah, proper freaking, especially when you're half asleep. Bob said, there was a bobcat around my house at night. He's killed 2 rabbits next month. Oh, bloody hell, Bob. Yeah, nice one. But not nice. Zed said, cats having a gang fight. Yeah, they do. They sound like really, really weird, don't they? Yeah, the murder of innocence. That's the title of Zed's book. And then she stole my spirograph. Persia said, I was tripping on acid once and I took a shortcut through the woods and the squirrel started chittering and freaked the fuck out because I thought they were people who were laughing at me. Yeah, I bet that would be really, really freaky. Tart said, did you say to her, no, that's all I have, bro? That's not quite right. It's supposed to be has, bro. Fuck's sake, that good try there. Yeah, no, she's in it, Persia, and I even raised the volume up so you can hear what she says. Because what she says and what you say was brilliant. That was like the highlight of the clip to me. That had to be in it. And I won't say too much, but at one point, because your stuff was vertical like thingy, I've got the camera so it's scrolling down. So when it gets down to the bottom, it finishes on that bit. And to me, that was something coming out of a spiral portal. I thought you did it all on purpose. Oh God. Did you? Yeah, no, you did. That bit was on purpose. Yeah, that was amazing. I love that bit. Yeah, that's in it. Richard said, she sounds smart, nothing scarier than you in those woods, Mike. I'm to the teeth. Yeah. Oh God, yes, exactly. Oh God. Alex says, mate, we need a stream of pure stories. I could tell you loads of I always get weird though, because I think, I don't want to keep telling stories everyone's already heard because I think it'd be boring for everyone else. But I probably could tell you loads of them. But also I get really paranoid about it. You're off, Dan. Good night, mate. I said good night, fellow shitters. See you tomorrow for the big show. See you later, Dan. I look forward to seeing you on there. Touched Newt tonight, Dan. Sweet dreams. Persia said that's the plan, as she wanted to be involved. She says you're famous, and she loves it. Yeah. Ah, nice. She's famous. She loves it. Right. Ah, fuck's sake. Who else is off? You're off as well, Alex Saint, or was you? Oh, you're going to go as well. See you later, actually. What's the time? Oh, I didn't realise it was that late. Didn't realise that was late. Yeah, everyone's going off. I'll see you later. Yeah. Yeah, I raised the volume up on that bit, Persia, so you could actually hear it, because I thought that was great. Yeah. I know exactly what she says and what you say as well. Yeah, he's in it. Yeah, and the camera gradually scrolls down and just pauses on that bit. Or just as it happens anyway, yeah. A good little clip. Yeah, some of the clips are a little bit short because I think people sent me in as much as they could. So some clips, if it's just the same thing, I've cut down to about 10, 15 seconds. But others, if you're doing something like Persio's, it's the whole bit. Persia said, I aim to please. Sometimes things just come together. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Dad said, I should warn everyone my next story will be a bit different and possibly stranger. Unless I change my mind. Yeah, no, you do it, Dad. You do it. I'm up for anything. I don't mind what you do. If it, completely different to normal would be good. Or, or similar, or no comedy at all, or pure comedy. My ideal thing though, I like the sort of, I like the horror element and the gore and that, but I do also like a bit of comedy in it as well. Yeah, because often I can get a bit of comedy out of things anyway. Because I think I've read Metallic's one, and there was a couple of bits that made me laugh in that, but I don't think that was intentional. Did you add comedy bits to yours, Metallic? I don't think you did you? Or maybe not the bits I read, but it was just the way I read them. I found it funny. But yours, Zed, like first and second one actually have. Well, the first one definitely has comedy in it. I can't remember. Did the second one have comedy bits in it? Let me quickly look. I can't remember. Oh no, it did at the beginning. Yeah, yeah. The Strategic Buccaneer and that. Yeah. Because that one was quite a dark one. Persia said, I've actually had a thought for your next episode, so more people can get involved. You might have to wait till the fourth one for that. But yeah, you let me know, Persia, and we'll see what we can do. But I might need to leave that for the fourth episode now, because I've pretty much got the third. Well, we've got quite a lot of the third one sort of planned. But yeah, you let me know. Metallic said there was one bit I remember that was an exasperated scene, was funny, but to be honest, I'd have read it again to remember it all. Zed said the third one has a little bit of oh yeah, of course. Sorry, Zed. Yeah, the third one does in the at the beginning. In my bit I read, because you'll actually see me try not to laugh in a couple of bits. Yeah, there is actual comedy in that one. So yeah, it's just I remember in the first two there was more. There is comedy in the third one. Yeah, of course there is. Yeah, but now I remember. I was trying not to laugh at the bits when I'm reading them. Yeah, so hopefully all of tomorrow should go perfectly fine. I did get a copyright thing for one bit. Funny thing is, it wasn't the bit I thought, and then I kept thinking, this is a fake claim. It don't make sense. And then I remembered what it was. Do you want me to tell you what I got a copyright? It's not a copyright claim. It's all it is I think if they wanted to, they could monetize my video, but they haven't, so it doesn't matter. It won't affect anything. It's not one of my clips, so I could tell you what it is if you want. And some of you have already seen it, but for the people who haven't seen it, I've added it into. I've added it in. It's a clip someone else did for me, and I've added it into tomorrow's video. Zed said, and there was a little bit in part two, and it made me laugh. Yeah, no, I remember the bit in part two. I remember Oh, in part 2. Let me try and think. Because I have read part 2 about 4 times now. Oh, I need to just mention something to you, Zed. It doesn't really matter because it won't matter anyway, I don't think. But I noticed when when you sent back your final edited version, I noticed it still had the Maddie and Mandy bits in it. So I don't know if you accidentally still sent me one that wasn't finished, but I did change all those to the same name. But what it is if when the printed books come and there is still mistakes in it, I can still change it. It's just your printed version will have the mistakes in. But you can resubmit the manuscript with the newly edited bits, and so anyone else who bought one after that point will have it fully right. Yeah, I don't know what happens unless you accidentally sent me the wrong file after you did it. But yeah, the last one you sent me, I checked all the way through it, and it still had Maddie and Mandy in it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know unless you accidentally sent me the wrong one. But it don't matter. I checked it again afterwards, got rid of those, and I think it's all done now. Pergio said it would involve a lot of people to get involved, but they would all they would need is a phone. We'll email you and see what you think. All right, yeah, definitely. Yeah, because with the film, when I do the film version, I'm going to have everyone can join in that as a mental patient in a mental hospital or a psychiatric hospital. You know what I mean? And you just have to be sat somewhere, and I'll be interviewing you. There's a little bit in part 2 what made me laugh. But that said, part 1 of book 3 is hilarious. I was in a hotel eating my breakfast in the dining hall the first time I read it, and I got some very odd looks pissing myself. That said, is it a gross bit? Zed said, I'm not sure. I got rid of all of those. I'm sure I got rid of all those. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, Zed, but in that last version, I checked it again, and there was still Maddie and Mandy in there. So I don't know. Maybe you accidentally sent me the wrong one. Or maybe you didn't save it when you did it. Dad has special limited edition typo copies. Exactly. That's what I've got. Yeah, this one's one of those. Yeah, but special limited and typo ones. Fuck, this one's even the fucking back's wrong. I think it's this one. Yeah. Dad said, not really gross. Not really gross. No, horrible. Yes. Fuck's sake. Yeah. During a WeaponCollector live stream, Zed Nazi contributed an experience he'd had with a spirograph as a child. That event and others, multiple viewers expressed, spiraled into the phenomenon now known as the Spider. Now that is right. What you're about to read is a story of horror and retribution. I don't know. Maybe it's this one that's wrong. Then. I don't know. Maybe I checked it for it. Who knows? Who knows? It doesn't matter. Yeah, they'll be arriving soon. Where is everyone tonight? Just me, Metallic, and Zed having a chat now on Persia. I know a couple of people went off, but so yeah. If you're wondering what we're talking about, it's tomorrow's Spyroverse stream. Well, it's not a stream. It's a premiere video. Metallic had amusing, Zed. I almost choked to death on my coffee. There are some really good funny bits. I do like the comedy stuff. I won't say it. I won't even give a clue to it. But the punchline to your joke in the first part of book 3, I had to read out about 4 or 5 times to get it the right sort of, you know. Oh, the first half of book 3 is very funny. That whole thing's sort of like a comedy bit in it. Yeah. Yeah, so glad you didn't. That would have been inconvenient. Yeah. Would have been reading this third one out. Let me check my emails quickly. So everyone got planned for tomorrow in the day? I don't know. Oh yeah, who's coming on for late night ones? Because tomorrow's going to be a late night stream as well. Going to be a late night drinking stream. You're coming on late, aren't you? I'm sure you are, aren't you? You're going to wear your new t-shirts. Yeah, I said to my brother earlier, I don't mind. It's been done now. Just gutted how much it cost me. So I said to my brother, "Can you get me either 4 cans of Stella or 4 cans of 1664, small bottle of vodka and a bottle of tonic?" So instead of just getting me 4 cans, he got me 8 cans, but 4 are bloody both. Well, that's over a tenner there. That fucking thing was £8 nearly. Cost me 20 fucking quid for all this booze. I was saying I need to send him that money. That's a lot of money for me, 20 fucking quid. But I suppose I can always save what I won't drink all of that because I'm not even. I bought beer so that I didn't drink too much. I'll just save the rest for another day. So my talent said there's it really would have been. My funeral plan doesn't cover me getting my body over from foreign countries. Like say Metallic. That to Metallic, Mike would have to force his sister at Knife Point to read it. You'd never do that. Even at Knife Point, she wouldn't bother. Said I don't think. Dad said, "Oh yes, I'll be on," and yes I am. Dad's got herself a couple of new t-shirts. Perjo said, "I'm getting the beers in tomorrow. Not sure what I'm getting." Because I wanted 6 cans of beer and a small bottle of vodka. I've now got 10 cans of beer, a small bottle of vodka, bottle of tonic water, maybe 500 ml of what's that stuff? Cinnamon gin in it, Metallic. Oh, and I've still got a bit of that. I've still got one of those mezcals with the worm in. Metallic said, "I've got some cider in, as I don't think it would be wise for me to drink the homemade wine." No, how long has it been since we've had a drink then? Over 5 weeks, or is it 6 weeks now? Because I've not drunk since I last saw Metallic in person. So what's that then? Over 6 weeks now, do you reckon? I still got some absinthe, have you? Yes, save that for a special occasion. Make sure you drink that though, and only do, because that's fucking expensive. That is. Oh, fuck's sake. Zed said, "All right for some. I can't even have a gin and tonic because of these bloody antibiotics." But one good thing though, Zed, at least you're at home, and at least you can watch it. Yeah. Bird said, "Beer isn't cheap anymore. I remember paying £1.20 for a pint. I went for a meal with the wife, and I got changed for a £5 for a pint. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?" Metallic said 5 weeks. I drank the night I left yours at the camp, but not since. Right, yeah. So you're one day more in than me then. Or no, less. Yeah, 1 day less than me. So I said Metallic, a period of absence. Does that mean you went bloody missing? Yes. Oh, what did she write? Oh yeah, no, a period of abstinence. Yes. No, the absence was another thing. Dad had laugh me ass off. I'm not sharing it unless I bring it back to yours. I'm up for that. I love a bit of absence. But yeah, no. Don't be sharing that with anyone. It feels like I've been missing Zed. Been counting down the days this week. Yeah, I reckon, I don't know how often you drink, Metallic, but I reckon we've both done good. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I think you'd be happy drinking every week, wouldn't you? I know even more if you could. But I can't drink more than once a week because, well, you know how much I drink and how I drink when I drink. But yeah, good 5 weeks off. They are. And have so many calories tomorrow, it'll be more than fucking probably about 3 days worth for me. That's at least it wasn't a period of absinthe. No, that would be weird. Exactly. How much absinthe have you got, Metallic? Anyway, did you have left? Send. Yeah, I suppose you can send me a picture later if you want. Yeah. Try to think what I've still got out there. Yeah, 2 cans, and I've got 2 cans of 1664. An open bottle of that mezcal, but it's only got about that much out of it. Yeah, and then the cinnamon gin. Oh, I've got nothing to mix that with, but it don't matter. I probably won't drink that anyway. But I'm trying not to drink too much shit anyway. As half a bottle was there. But then it's only a small bottle anyway. Those bottles are deceiving. They look like there's a lot in them. But that bottle is actually, I think, that bottle is only the size of 2 of these. It just looks bigger. Persia said, I suggest a fancy dress drink. What? Not, don't mean tomorrow, do you? Like afterwards, do you? Because I don't think I'd be able to get anything in time. But well, the Halloween's coming up. I don't mind doing something for that, like a late night stream after that. Fancy dress. Do you mean tomorrow? I don't know if I could get anything because I don't really have anything like that lying around, really. Oh, Halloween. Yeah, I'm up for that. So, sorry, Persia, I missed your other comment. He said, I haven't bothered. What is the plan for Halloween? Having a drinking stream. Yeah. All right, let me look up. So, yeah, I think. Right. So, the Saturday before, so Saturday the 29th, we'll do a we'll do a fancy dress like Halloween stream for Saturday the 29th. All right, and then actual Halloween night we'll do a proper Halloween night will be the actual Halloween stream, the actual videos and people's stories. Yeah, I'm up for that. Metallic, that gin is the least sugary alcohol you can get. I know because my sister had that diabetes drink. That had diabetes, drinks it for that reason. Oh, I never knew that. Yeah, that's fun, good, isn't it? Zed said, talking about Halloween, I hope to get my story for that finished soon. But it's a bit hard to concentrate on it. I bet it is, Zed. I bet it is. Yeah, I hope you get all your stuff sorted at the minute because there's multiple things at the minute and it must be very frustrating for you. You're off, Rich. Good night, mate. I'll stay on for a little bit longer, 15, 20, half an hour. Let's see. It's gone quite quiet at the minute. But yeah, good night, Rich, and thank you for joining with the voices and all that. I appreciate that. Yeah, Rich did some voiceovers for the Spyro stream. Spyrophiles. Should we quickly do a quiz where it's just Zed and Metallic answering the questions? Oh, God. What actually is the gin? What actually is the gin, Metallic? Do you know what it is? Thank you for saying that, Metallic, because I it means the world to me that people are excited. I am myself, to be honest, because I think a lot of people know how much work there's been in it, but you might know a little bit more than other people. There's a fucking lot of work going into that, I'll tell you. Oh, yeah, I know Greenhalls. Yeah, I do know what that is, Metallic. Yeah. Yeah, hell of a lot of work going into it. It's partly why I like making it last so long. Show it twice as well. Yeah. You lot are going to have to remind me next time, though. Next time I have a fixed date for the Spyroverse stuff. So the next time we have a fixed date for a Spyro Files episode, keep reminding me when it gets nearly a month to it to start working on it. Because I don't want to do what I did this time and the time before, which was leave it to a week before or 2 weeks before. I only started really working on this about 2 weeks ago. I've had stuff planned for ages, but I wasn't really filming it. Yeah, I have. Let me look up that. I'll look it up quickly, Metallic. It's quite quiet tonight. Yeah, that had come up with a thing. Yeah, yeah, Greenhill's gin. Yeah, here's Greenhill's gin, sugar free. Yeah, unlike many other pink gins, Greenhill's wild berry gin contains 0 sugar and no sweetness. Yeah, do you know I was going to invite? I actually tried to invent. I've told you this before, and it's not real. I didn't really, but I sort of did. I in my head I tried to invent alcohol that diabetics could drink. So I thought, what's the issue with booze that makes it an issue for diabetics? It's the sugar in it. So you need to take the sugar out. So I thought, why not make alcohol with artificial sweeteners? And I know that might not necessarily work anyway. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to try that. If you can find a yeast that will eat artificial sweeteners, technically it's got no sugar in it. But then I looked up, if you have any massive amounts of artificial sugars, artificial sweeteners, it gives you the shits. So everyone will be down in this diabetic, booze and then having terrible shits. Oh, God. But said they do a flavoured ones too. I never liked gin until she introduced me to the blackberry. Yeah, I prefer a normal gin personally, but because I always find the flavour ones a little bit too sweet. But that's probably because I don't mix it with the right stuff though. Bitter lemonade, perfect. Bit of lemonade, not bitter lemonade. Metallic said we did leave the book reading till the last minute. Seemed like we had loads of time. yeah, I must admit that crept up, and we kept not having time though, didn't we? Because certain days you couldn't do it. I think we done good though. Oh, Irishman, how you doing, mate? He said, did I hear you mention a quiz a couple of minutes? I'll do my quiz that I did earlier. Got to get this right, Irishman. Otherwise, there's repercussions. What time does tomorrow's Spyroverse stream start? There's your question. Yeah, honey would work. Honey, because honey, that's what they make mead out of, isn't it? But yeah, but no, what I thought Metallic was, because I know all the sugar gets used up, but it's still used sugar in the first place, isn't it? Yeah. Zed said, I'm looking forward to tomorrow too, but I'm also dreading it in a way. Nah, it'd be good, Zed. But no, it does mean the world to me that people genuinely are looking forward to it. Because I suppose I have to put myself out there, don't I, as well? I know Well, no, technically not, no, Metallics, no, because it'll start at 9, and then it'll have the 4-minute timer. So really, it'll start at 9:04. So yeah, you've been a little too clever for your own good there. But my wines have no sugar left in them, but I do use flavours with sweeteners once it's ready to bottle. Yeah, you'll have to let me try a bit of one of them one day. Did you bring some last time? Because I could probably risk it now. I reckon I've probably lost enough weight and eat so sort of fucking healthily at the minute that it probably wouldn't affect me at the minute. Yeah. No, it's not like I'm drinking. It's only if you. I'll be honest with you. Even when I was susceptible to gout, I would still drink bottles of wine when you shouldn't. There's been nights when I've been in here dying for a drink, and I got 2 bottles of red wine, and maybe a white wine, and drunk all 3 fucking litres of it. Drinking a lot of water helps as well because it flushes your kidneys out. Irishman said Metallic. It would be good for diabetics. There you go. That's what we're on about. Oh, I'll tell you what else I've got downstairs. I'm not drinking it yet though. I've still got Jim's cider. But I don't think I'm going to drink that yet because that would be risky tomorrow. Because I need to work. I need to gauge my tolerance tomorrow. See what it's like after losing. I've lost probably nearly 2 stone now. Not quite, but nearly 2 stone. Yeah, I don't want to start pounding shit like that down when that could probably do me on, at my highest tolerance. Metallic said my wines they weren't ready last time. They've all been sat needing to be racked for weeks. I'll need to do that in a couple of in a couple of weeks. In the next couple of weeks. I even said no idea. That's what I'm asking. Oh, what were the only problem is this is the same reason that if you look up calorie counters for alcohol, even stuff like vodka still has a lot. It don't have as much calories as beer does, because beer has a lot of other shit in it. But even vodka and these really and proper clear spirits still have shitloads of calories in, because they were originally, the alcohol was originally made from sugar. So even though the sugar's all been converted to alcohol, essentially, it was the calories from that sugar are still in it. Yeah. But I said I'll aim to bring a bottle. I'm up for that. I can't remember. Was we going to have a drink one night? I wasn't even going to mention it because I don't mind if we don't. But if you want to one night, we can. You know what I mean? Sit and watch a film or something one evening. I won't get so pissed I can't get up the next day, though. Don't worry about that. I feel a bit guilty about that now. But luckily, you knew me well enough that you wouldn't have took that the wrong way. But I suppose it was a little bit, is I couldn't help myself, though. You know what I'm like. I was still up till 6 o'clock in the morning that night. I can't stop once I start, and then unless I'm falling asleep. But I got a feeling if we had like a drink one night, like later on when you've been here a bit, I'd be fast asleep by 1 o'clock anyway. That's any school, Mike. It was factored into the plans. But yeah, I wasn't. You know what? I wasn't going to mention it because I'm fine either way. But you know me. Nice to have a bit of a drink in it. Yeah, Ted Metallic, you're getting dressed up again for tomorrow. That's it. Yeah, no, I read that, didn't I? But that said, gonna have a special top on, Zed, but not dressed up. Yeah, be totally relevant, though, won't it? Yeah, exactly. Might be wearing some kind of no, I won't even say. But yeah. Mother said, I'll move. Good night. See you tomorrow. And thanks for the fast dance on Twitter. That's all right, mate. You're welcome, mate. I know I can be very slow for replying, but caught me exactly the right time. Like Zed did the other day. Sometimes you catch me at the wrong time and then you have to wait a week. more. Other times you catch me just right. Yeah. See you later, Mother. Metallic said good night, by the way. Mike, slow, never. You're probably still waiting 6 months back for replies, isn't you? Partly why I don't always reply those because I end up answering people on here. That's my excuse. I know people who were advised to drink clear spirits mixed with sparkling water. Gin is okay with water. Gin. Partly Irishman. That's why I started drinking vodka and water because I thought it would be sort of safer for my body almost. But yeah, there's less. The clearer the alcohol, and you're putting it in water, there's just less other crap in it. Because from what I read, also, clearer booze gives you less of a hangover as well because there's less other stuff in it. Zed said Metallic, it's just that it made it seem like a Hollywood premiere. You getting dressed up last time. She is sort of getting dressed up, but just not. Yeah, she is getting dressed up, but in a different way. Person says, I'm sure there are important emails to be read. Person, I need more ideas for movies to put your sleeping photo on. We're the only people who are ever going to see those, and maybe Metallic might get sent one of them. I might send her the new ones, but fuck's sake. Metallic said, I do have a special top Zed, but I can say no more. Yeah, she is getting dressed up, but in a slightly different way, Zed. So she is getting dressed up, but a bit different to last time. But yeah, otherwise she's going to end up doing a spoiler. And my phone charged. They're still not fucking charged. I'll plug that back in. Yeah. She's making an effort. Bird said, might Photoshop you onto the raft with Rose and explain why Leonardo DiCaprio couldn't get on the raft. Do you want me to do a new fucking you know, them trousers? That picture must have been ages ago. I don't even have those trousers anymore, I don't think. Dad said, fruit is healthy. Gin is made from berries, which are fruit. So gin is healthy. That's my excuse. There you go. There you go. Zed knows. Zed knows, yeah. Exactly. I've enjoyed tonight. It's been good. It's weird. Why is it so quiet tonight? It's bizarre, isn't it? 10 people watching. There's only. I don't mind having a little more of a personal chat. I can actually chat to you a little bit easier tonight. You know, when there's only sort of 4 of us having a chat. But it's weird, isn't it? Hello, Willie. How you doing? Peugeot said, yeah, forgot I had it until I went on Twitch last night. Oh, fuck, I know you got it from. Oh, God. Just need to send a message quickly. Right, sorry about that. As Alex said, Peugeot, the door thing would be so funny. It's the worst picture of me ever, though. That's why. What was I pretending to do with that picture? I was laid there, wasn't I? Zed said, wait until tomorrow and getting their nerve pills ready when they watch the horror of the Spider Files. Yeah, I think they are. I think they are, Zed. Fucking hell. I think they are. We all got to bed early for tomorrow. Yeah. Actually, a lot of people did tonight, though. That did crack me up. There's loads of people saying, I'll go to bed early and watch tomorrow. Oh, God, yeah. Metallic said, all getting early nights because after tomorrow they'll need sleep down again. Yeah, well, no, I've seen it all. I was going to say, I hope it doesn't, because weirdly, I don't know why. I don't know if it's the dieting I'm doing or something or just anything, but I have been having vivid dreams every single day, every single night, since the day that Metallic came around here. Every single night I have vivid dreams now. It's bizarre. But I've also been doing the dieting since then. Yeah, mad. Irishman said, I'm late because I was reading a book about horse racing betting systems. Ah, right. Trying to win a bit. That's all right. My fault again. I don't know what it is, Metallic. But yeah, I've been having vivid. They're bizarre. I love it though, because I love having really vivid dreams. Not nightmares either. Just really vivid dreams every single night. You know what it might be though? You know what it might be, Metallic? Because also, I think about the time you came here, it was the end of the school holidays, wasn't it? So I'm finally now I can now finally sleep as long as I want to. So I'm probably sleeping that just long enough now to get funny, vivid dreams every single night. Dad said, don't tell us what you're dreaming about, Mike. We don't want to know. No, some of it's just really mundane, strange, shit. But not nightmares, not anything bad, just really vivid dreams. But I reckon it's that. It's either Metallic's fault or the fact that I'm actually getting some sleep now. Because the other thing is, now I've lost weight, my sleep apnea is nearly fucked off completely. Well, I think it has near enough completely gone. And it means I'm sleeping better. Because, yeah. The benefits of losing weight are fucking brilliant. And, you know, when you get into it, it's fucking great. Everything's fucking better and easier now. Yeah. True, though. First, join us. Freaks me out, and I recorded it. There's a couple of new join us is in there, and also hopefully I'll remember to warn you about the headache-inducing epileptic Fitbit. You must be yeah. There must be a sorry. I'm just answering a message. Yeah, it must be very behind. That's strange. Yeah, that's what you're dreaming about. Now, I had one strange one. I can't remember what it was. Oh, I did have that weird dream about tactical, didn't I? Visiting tactical. That was, but it wasn't really a nightmare. But it was just weird. I did have one dream where I can't remember what happened, but at one point, Jim M shouted my name and it woke me up. So I was asleep and all I heard was, I think it might have been Mike because he calls me Mike. He don't call me Mike. He calls me Mike. He shouted Mike and it woke me up in my dream and I woke up in real life. It said I freaked myself out of my recording too, Pajay. Weird, isn't it? Oh, there's a Metallic was laughing about this, sorry. But because I told her about it. I've put a really stupid joke in the Spyro files. And it makes me piss myself laughing. Because she's saying it makes her laugh that I can make myself laugh like that. But yes, I've got a really stupid joke in the Spyro files. I love it. And it makes me laugh every time. Because it's so stupid. I love a good as long as it's clever. I like stupid jokes that are clever. You know what I mean? When I say stupid, I mean like, you know, it's like ridiculous sort of thing. You know, like almost cringy kind of joke. But as long as it's clever, I love them. Virgil said, I had the work dream last week. I went to work, had a normal shift, nothing weird or dreamlike happened. Then I woke up and realised it was a dream and had to go to work. Yeah, I used to have these really weird dreams of being in prison. But they was just like, it wasn't nothing bad. It was just everyday boring prison life. And it was just boring as fuck. And that kind of shit. Yeah. Irishman said, Metallic said to Persia, I have shitty dreams like that. Irishman said, I have very vivid dreams every night too. Metallic didn't come to visit me. Nor am I a diet. Who knows then, Irishman. No, but I didn't, because the only reason I'm saying that is because I didn't, before then I didn't have it. It was only at that point. I think it's because the summer holidays ended and I finally got to go to bed as late as I wanted to and get up whenever I wanted to. Yeah, I think it's that. And now I can actually sleep properly. That's thanks, Irish. Not my fault. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I can't remember any of them now, but every night, yeah. Weird, vivid dreams. Not weird, you know, just mundane dreams. But yeah. And I don't know. I suppose I haven't had the one I normally have. Which I haven't had for ages. Oh, I did have a couple of weird like nuclear war type dreams, but often those weren't scary. They was just, I don't know, like fascinating because you could see something that, because if you ever did experience anything like that, you ain't gonna know about it anyway. You'd be dead, and also you'd see like the most fucking amazing thing you'd ever seen, and you'd never known you'd ever seen it. Do you know what I mean? I'll just get out of that. That's a bit too dark. The Tart said you had the stabby dreams too, Mike. That was disturbing. What one was that? I've forgotten about that now. What's gone out? It's completely gone out my head. It's funny how they completely disappear, isn't it? I'm gonna have to have a quick piss. My dad, you write that down. Tell me what it was. I'll see if I can remember. Oh, you know what? I can't remember now. That does ring a bell, though. It's weird how they completely go out your head, though, isn't it? Yeah, that's strange, isn't it? So I've been having weird ones as well, like actual nightmares. No, I can't remember Metallic. Right, I'm gonna have a quick wee. I'll be back in a minute. I'll just play. What shall I play? What do you lot want to see? Because there's no point me putting adverts on. No one's fucking watching. Crinkle cut blocker. Monty says no. Safety broomstick attachment ad. Could put Mad Mike's Crossbow Emporium on. That rings a bell, Metallic, but I can't quite picture it now. I know you like this one. I may have Metallic. If you like this one, you'll definitely. I know you like the Spy Files anyway. But if you like this clip, you're definitely going to like a bit in the Spy Files. So I wasn't doing favoritism there. You'll all accuse me doing favoritism there. I'm pretty sure Metallic was the first one to answer. Yes. I'm going to get accused of favoritism there. No, Metallic was the first one to answer. Whoever answered first, I was going to pick theirs. Irishman said, I wonder what kind of dreams Singsport Warrior has with his newfound wolf energy. Where has that come from? That is so weird, Irishman. First, I don't know, eating raw rabbits and pissing on trees, I suppose. What, the one you said about? Yeah, the one you had the idea for. Yeah, that's on there. Yeah, the one that he's got in his mouth. Yeah, that's on there. Yeah. What do you mean on here? I got Monty says no on here. But yeah, it won't be on. The new Monty one won't be on here until after tomorrow. No, it won't be on until after tomorrow because it's part of the Spyroverse stuff, isn't it? Shoulders out. Pain pad must have run out. Fucking good they are, though. But they are not very pleasant. Don't rip them off your side. Say no more. I don't want to make Metallic sick. Oh no, you have seen it, but not on here. Yeah. Zed said wolf energy sounds like something from the indigenous American religion, to be honest. Fucking weird, isn't it? I don't know where he's cut that from. Very bizarre. Very bizarre. So yeah, Spyro stream tomorrow. It should end at about 11:30. I'll probably do half an hour or 45-minute live stream afterwards so we can chat about it. And then about 12:30-ish, we'll do the late night one and get people on camera. Yeah. No, metallic. You probably don't. Well, it's some proper weird shit. It's not a drink or anything. It's just he's decided that if you want to be a man, you have to be full of wolf energy. So I said wolf. No, I read that, didn't I? Persia said sounds like a shitty energy drink. Drink wolf energy. That said, and be kind. Don't tell him. Hang on, and be kind. Don't tell him you don't get fat wolves. Thanks, Ed. Oh God, oh, great. Irishman said, not the way he says it doesn't, Zed. More like an asylum patient. Oh God. Oh, fuck's sake. He was on earlier. Oh God. I find it very weird. Crypto, you still watching? We're talking about you. I've only said your name once so far, though. Yeah, so you will see some. I've put on all the old clips. Yeah, metallic, exactly. So old joy, more toxic. Migdal bollock. Yeah, exactly. Laughable fucking crap. You know my opinion on that. And so do most of these lot. Right. We'll be off in a minute. We've got, what have we got? Less than 24 hours to go now. I can't wait. I won't be going off right now, but I'll go off in a couple of minutes. Yeah, it's been good. I've enjoyed there being just us lot on tonight. Just a few of us. In fact, like just a few of us talking is almost like the drunk streams when we're just having a chat, a couple of us. Yeah. I'm going to go over there. Have I still got that link thing on here for it? No. I'm going to say, how many hours does it say there is till it's on? I suppose it'd be about 22 hours now, wouldn't it? Have a look. So it says on there, 20 hours to go. Don't forget to put your notifications on. I think he said it, and Noodles got him to keep it up as a gimmick to use on the bike. Right. Good old Noodles then, yeah. I must admit, he does know how to get some good content going. Zed, I don't think he liked me saying, I think, yeah, that's that weird religious thing, Zed. I noticed when someone came on here once, it's a religious thing because they class it as demons, so they start shitting their pants and run off. But I noticed someone came on here, and I said, oh, check out the Spiroverse stuff. And then I said, watch this trailer. And they watched about 30 seconds of the trailer. And when it started going on about Ouija boards and Spyro demons, that person left. So it's that. They're so religious that they get sort of start shitting their pants over demons. They ain't even fucking real. And the Spiroverse. Why would you start cacking your pants over me saying that they're it's so weird? So I don't know how any of these people can think anyone would take them seriously when they act like that. Yeah, religious and faux religious. Exactly, Masalik. Yeah. Bird said, beer tomorrow. It's the funniest place to be. Yes, exactly, mate.
That's the funnest place to be.
Zed said, wait till he hears the third story. He'll hate all of it. Oh, fuck's sake. Archetype said, there are two religions. I wouldn't know, mate. I couldn't give a shit about religions, to be honest. That said to Zed, just did a picture. Zed just did a pic and crapped his pants. Zed said, how dare you, Mike? Spyro demons. Oh, no, I suppose they are real, aren't they? Exactly, Zed, yes. I went way too far then, didn't I? Right, it's 31 minutes past. I'm going off. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll be honest, Archetype, those two words mean absolutely nothing to me at all. I would have to Google them to even know what they meant. Yeah. I have no interest in religion in the slightest. Most people who I meet who are really religious are either massively fucking bigoted, freak shows, like fucking weird arseholes. Most of them hate women. So yeah, I couldn't give a shit about religion. It makes people into a bunch of cunts, in my opinion, after time. No offense if you are religious, but if you're massively, massively religious, most of you are really sort of fucked up, sadly. So yeah, don't go by the rules of the fucking religion they do. So yeah, right. Cheers for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. See you tomorrow o'clock, 9 o'clock. All right, tomorrow 9 o'clock. All right. See you later. Cheers for watching, everyone. Good night.